Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 years, a whole season of waiting, and 7 years since a regular season happened, MTWS is back with a championship event, the 2022 MTWS Championship, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale. For the first time since 2014 to 15, it's back-to-back events in the same stadium as it used to be in Vegas, as we are looking forward to this insane event. And remember, this is the very first Rigs or Rods MTWS Championship event. The last time was on MTM2. The last ever event on MTM2 was the 2020 Championship. And oh boy, what a crazy event that was, with all 40 trucks competing. And we saw insane stuff. Nitro becoming the second ever truck to get the #1 qualifier, making it all the way to the finals, where it lost to Wild Ride in a photo finish, so Wild Ride can get its first ever racing champion. Then Thunderbolt became only the second ever truck to get multiple freestyle titles, where it won freestyle with a 38 edging out Outlaw, and a dominant freestyle to get its first freestyle title in 9 years since it last won in 2011. Well, both trucks are here tonight. Will they defend their titles, or one of the other 22 other trucks will get it? Will be the question. But of course, before we get tonight's event started, let's see the field. As we start for our field tonight with Crusher, who's made back to the championship once again after having an up and down season, hoping to somehow, someway, defy the odds and get a title tonight. And then after that is a very surprising truck, Ye Plunderer, who's in the championship for the first time since 2011 in a regular season. What a long drought it finally ended too. Hoping to do well here tonight and possibly walk away with a title. And next up on the list is Shatter, who made back to the championship for a second time. All we remember too, back in Orlando for like a month straight, where Shatter had a dominant racing streak, and that was the main reason why Shatter got in. As gone back to being terrible at racing, we'll see, could maybe pull off another upset here tonight. Speaking of upsets, we had another one from this truck back in Houston, remember, as that is Predator, who's back at the championship for the first time since 2014. We've seen some incredible moments for it throughout the 2022 season. Could somehow pulling off something tonight, and plus get a backwards move? We'll have to see. Then up is a truck who didn't make it in 2015, but is back as Destroyer, who struggled pretty much the entire year, but did enough to just make it back in. We'll see what it does tonight. Then after that is the other Houston truck, Bling, who, remember, did a terrible performance in the 2015 championship, hoping to do better this time around, as it also just barely made it into the championship. And finally, to wrap up the non-elites, is Flying Falcon, who's once again back in the championship, barely making it in once again, and hoping to do well and walk away with its first title. And now for our elite trucks, start off with a very disappointing truck this year, Crazy Bull, the 2009 racing run-up, who's been terrible in racing all year and just barely made it to the championship, is made it to every single championship, almost missing out this year. Could Crazy Bull finally get over the hump and finally do good and possibly get its first title? After doing terrible qualifying, it's not looking too good right now. And then up is Patriot, who's another truck that's been struggling pretty much all year too in racing, although it got the double down almost in Cincinnati. Patriot's been struggling all year, not as bad as Crazy Bull, but it needs to really turn around, and does not do historically well in the championship, hoping to change that tonight. And now we get our first champion, as it's Power Forward, the 2011 racing champion, who is hoping to do good this season in the championship. Has inconsistencies in the semifinals, remember, and of course did a terrible job of qualifying, so it's not going to look too good for it in racing. But we'll see. Then up is the strangest truck probably of the season. That's Crazy, the 2-time freestyle runner-up, who's trying to get its first freestyle title. It's had a weird season, remember, where it's been mostly 500 in racing and not doing so well in freestyle. Hoping tonight will finally end the curse and get its first freestyle title. We'll see if it can do it tonight, because this field's going to be tough to do. And then up is Shatter, who wasn't here in 2015, hoping to do well here tonight instead of winning the Runners-Up Cup in racing. Is hoping to win racing and freestyle here tonight in the championship. Can't wait to see how it does. And after that, it is Eruption, who's hoping to finally get a racing title and a freestyle title here tonight. Can't wait to see how it does, as it's going to be tough driving on this track. Next up is the 2015 racing runner-up, Blood Rage, who has had a pretty good season racing. Would like it this time though, he'll get that #1 win in racing and get that racing title, and maybe a freestyle title as well. This truck has been so dominant in freestyle after winning its first freestyle in 10 years, and that is Outrage, who's been scary good in freestyle this year. Is up there as one of the best freestyles in the league. Could this finally be the year that Outrage gets a freestyle title after it broke its win streak this year? And then after that is another truck that's been dominant in freestyle, and that is Shadowrun, who's also trying to get its first freestyle title. Remember last year its incredible save off the backflip on Crazy Bull? Can't wait to see what it can do tonight on this track, and maybe it can finally do it. And hey, remember, 5th place in qualifying, so it could be a threat in racing perhaps. And now we're winding down with more champions, as it's next up the 2014 racing champion Crush and Run, who did not do too well in qualifying. He's going to have a tough road to make it back to get a second racing title, but it's hoping to do it tonight. And then it's the ultimate champion of MTWS, Outlaw, the 5-time champion. Lost its racing title last time in 2020, hoping to get it back and get a freestyle title too. Trying to make it 7 titles this season. And then up is the truck with the best racing record this season, Fireball. 31-8, I believe it was. As Fireball is determined to make it this year, where it finally gets its first racing title. Will it do it? We'll can't wait to see on that. Immediately after that is a truck with the most momentum going in tonight, and that is Nitro, who won the last 2 races of the season, remember, in New Orleans and Baltimore, and is looking tonight to make it back to the championship. With #1 qualifier for a 2nd year in a row, 3rd time ever, trying to get racing title #2 and freestyle #2. Can't wait to see what it can do. And just like Outlaw, this truck lost its freestyle title last time here, and that is Impala, hoping to get it back, along with getting its first racing title. It's been dominant all year in freestyle. Can't wait to see what it does tonight. And then afterwards, it's the 2009 freestyle champion, Mad Dog, who has had one of the greatest freestyle seasons in MTWS history. But it would like nothing more to top it off with getting its first freestyle title since the very first season 13 years ago. Could it do it and end the drought? This is a big stage for it to do it on. Can't wait for that. And then we're going to wrap it up with our defending champions. As first up, our defending racing champion, Wild Ride, who had a strong start to the year but then did horrible down the second half of the season. Although it had a good qualifying time, the odds are not looking good in Wild Ride's favor. Could it pull off get back to its groove as it was earlier in the year and get a second freestyle racing title and defend it? And then we wrap up the field with the defending freestyle champion, Thunderbolt, who has also not been having a good year this year, but is hoping to get title #3 here tonight in freestyle and be the first truck ever to defend its title. Will it do it? It's going to have a tough road tonight because this field is going to be stoked in freestyle. Alright, so after showing off the field, here is the racing track here tonight for the championship. It's the exact same setup as the Runners-Up Cup, with just a different color variation. Instead of the MTWS's red and gray colors, I went with Arizona State's flags colors for a different variation for the championship. But everything else is exactly the same, and I cannot wait to see how the trucks are going to handle tonight. We saw how the trucks handled in the Runners-Up Cup last week, but now here are the elite drivers. How are they going to do on this track? Will be very interesting to see. But before we begin racing, we have to see the bracket. And here is the bracket for tonight in racing, as it's going to start off with Flying Falcon going up against Crazy, with the winner facing Nitro. Then it'll be Shatter going up against Power 4. That's going to be a huge race, with the winner going to be facing Blood Rage. Then it'll be Patriot versus Predator, with the winner facing Shadowrun. Then it'll be Outlaw versus Outrage, with the winner going to face Fireball. Then, on the other side of the bracket, it's going to be Yeet Plunder going up against Destroyer, with the winner there going to face Impala. Then it'll be 2 back-to-back insane races, with Eruption going up against Crazy Bull. Whoever wins it will have to face the defending racing champion Wild Ride. Then we'll have Thunderbolt going up against Crush and Run, with the winner facing Crusher. And then it'll be Stinger versus Bling to wrap up round 1. Whoever wins will face Mad Dog. Then round 2 will be Nitro going up against Flying Falcon or Crazy. Blood Rage going up against Stinger or Power Forward. Shadowrun going up against Patriot or Predator. Fireball versus Outlaw or Outrage. Yeet Plunder or Destroyer going up against Impala. Wild Ride going up against Eruption or Crazy Bull. Crusher going up against Thunderbolt or Crush and Run. And finally wrapping up with Mad Dog going up against Stinger or Bling. Oh man, we have so many insane matchups in round 1, and then we have a possibility to get some insane matchups in round 2. Tonight might be up there as like some of the craziest racing action we've ever seen in MTWS Championship history. Man, oh my, I cannot wait for tonight. Well, MTWS fans, the long season is coming down to this now, as we're getting ready for racing for the championship. As we're going to start off with Flying Falcon going up against Crazy. Flying Falcon has been inconsistent all year. Crazy, meanwhile, terrible in qualifying, but remember, consistently usually would have a winning record to start off the race in the season. So we'll see. Will Crazy defy the odds, get a win to start off tonight, or will Flying Falcon show that it could be a threat tonight before it takes on Nitro in the next round? Oh boy, MTWS fans, the time has now come. Time to begin the 2022 MTWS Championship. Time to start racing. And here we go for racing. Crazy, Flying Falcon, down Thunder Alley. As here they go. Oh, Crazy gonna hit the side of the hill on 2 wheels. Gonna spin around 1 wheel and manage to get the save. What a disastrous move that was for Crazy, as Flying Falcon's gonna get the easy victory. What a crazy disaster that was for Crazy. Don't think I've seen something like that in a long time in the championship, as Crazy just got easily obliterated. And with that, Flying Falcon with the win is going to move on to round 2. What a horrible night so far, apparently, for Crazy, especially since it got last place in qualifying last week. Okay, now fans, after that crazy matchup, our first big matchup of round 1 is about to begin. The very first found in truck, Shatter, going up against the 2011 racing champion Power Forward. Oh boy, these titans are going to clash once again like they've done before during the season. Who will come out top this time to move on to the round 2 to face Blood Rage? And here we go! Shatter and Power Forward. As coming onto the track, as looks like Power Forward has a slight lead. As here we go to into turn. Ooh, Power Forward hit the wall a little bit right there. And Power Forward is going to spin out of it into the hill. And Shatter is going to win. Oh my, Power Forward is hoping to do some good results tonight. And it's one and done in racing after struggling in qualifying. It struggles here by making a disastrous turn into the wall and into the side of the hill, as Shatter is going to move on to round 2. Alright, now next up is Patriot getting ready to take on Predator. Of course, Patriot should be a favorite tonight, but remember, it's not because of the struggles they had this year in racing. As, remember too, Predator won race in Houston several months ago. Could this be a possible upset in the works, or will Patriot get right back in the mix? And it's time to continue on with more round 1 action. And they are off! Patriot and Predator coming into the track. As they are dead even. Here we go, into the turns. Patriot a little wide, but Predator doesn't have a lot of speed. As here we go, up the hills, and it's going to be a photo finish! What a race! Predator put up a good fight against Patriot. Oh my! Who won the race? Oh my gosh, we're going to take a look at the replay there. Unbelievable race this was. As we see, going into turn, Predator went a little wide, and looks like it did almost hit the wall right there, but Patriot almost went up the hill right there. Here we go. Look like dead even hit, and right there is where they crossed, and it is official. Patriot has won it. Patriot has done it with a 14.9831, as Predator had a 15.0336. Patriot just barely held off Predator right there in a close race, as it is now moving on to round 2. Oh my, Patriot almost got one and done again. Alright, now on to this next matchup to end up the first half of round 1, as it's going to be Outlaw, the 5-time champion, the 3-time racing champion, going up against the truck that's going to be a major threat tonight in freestyle, and that is Outrage. Outrage, of course, remember, made it to the finals earlier this year. Let's see, could it do it again perhaps? As here we go, Outlaw and Outrage coming onto the track as they are dead even. Here we go into the turn, as both went very wide right there. Not good turns for both of them, as Outlaw's getting the side of the hill right there, but Outlaw is going to get the victory, although in kind of a close race, started to get on 2 wheels right there. Not a good race for either one of them, but in the end, Outlaw is going to win and is going to move on to round 2 as Outrage is done until Freestyle. Alright, now for the next half is going to be truck we haven't seen in a long time in the championship besides 2020. And of course, on the one hand, we have Destroyer, who hasn't been here since 2014, since they went to the Runners-Up Cup in 2015. And then you have Ye Plunderer, who's here for the first time since 2011. And remember, both these trucks, Ye Plunderer won racing earlier this year. Can't remember exactly, way off the top of my head. And Destroyer made it to the finals at least once, possibly twice this year. So, these two trying to get a win here tonight. Who will it be? And there they go. Ye Plunderer and Destroyer coming onto the track. Let's see how they handle the turns. Here we go, into the first turn, as, Ye Plunderer not looking so good right there, but Destroyer's gonna hit the side of the hill right there, and Destroyer is gonna get the victory right there. Ye Plunderer was all over the place, and that choked really badly for Ye Plunderer, as Destroyer, who's more used to the championship apparently, is moving on to round 2 as Ye Plunderer's done for the night till Freestyle. Man, what a rough night they had so far, but now, time for a big matchup, as it is Eruption, the #1 qualifier course in the championship twice back in 2012 and 14, trying to get a first racing title. But for that to happen, it'll have to knock off Crazy Bull, who was the racing title runner-up for 2009. But of course, remember, he's had a horrible season in this season, barely making a championship. So Eruption's heavily favored in a race that honestly should be kind of even. So we'll see. Could Crazy Bull finally get back in shape and win racing tonight, or will Eruption continue onward? And here we go, Crazy Bull and Eruption coming onto the track. See how they handle the turn, as both went a little wide right there. No, not a good turn for Crazy Bull, and Eruption to inside hill, but Eruption is still gonna win as Crazy Bull's on 2 wheels. Crazy Bull is one and done once again, and this time the worst part in the championship. So that's gonna be another year. 14 years plus now of not having a racing title, as Crazy Bull is hitting itself, as this season has just been a nightmare for it. As it continues to struggle, as Eruption is going to move on to round 2. Well, after one exciting race, we have another exciting race, as it is the defending freestyle champion, Thunderbolt, who of course remember was the #1 qualifier back in 2009, going up against the former racing champion, Crush and Run from 2014. These two are very good racers, and one of these two is going to surprisingly end their season in the championship a little short tonight in round 1. Who is it going to be, though, as we continue on with more racing action? And here we go, Thunderbolt and Crush and Run, as they come on the track. See how they handle the turn right there. Crush and Run cutting it really sharp, but so did Thunderbolt. Might have handled a bad turn right there. Close race, but it's going to be Thunderbolt that gets in a close run. Thunderbolt wins and is going to knock off Crush and Run. Unbelievable. Crush and Run, one and done for I think the first time ever in a championship, as it lost to Thunderbolt, who has now all of a sudden starting to look good in racing now. Oh my god, as Thunderbolt is moving on to round 2. Alright, here we go, fans. The final race of round 1, as it's going to be Stinger going up against Bling. Who will it be to wrap up round 1 to see who's going to face Mad Dog? And here we go, Stinger versus Bling. Coming on the tracks, as here we go, into the turn. As, oh no, Bling took a horrible turn, going to go up the side of the hill. Great, Stinger inside the hill, and it's going to be Stinger getting the victory as Bling tried to make the comeback, but it wasn't going to be enough, as Stinger is going to get the victory, and is going to move on to round 2, and with that, round 1 is now over. And now we take a look at the round 2 bracket, as we continue off racing, as next up is going to be Nitro, trying to set history, as it's going to have to face Flying Falcon. Then, it's going to be a big matchup, Blood Rage, going up against Shatter. That's going to be crazy. Then it'll be Shadowrun going up against Patriot. Then possibly the match of round 2, as it's going to be Fireball, the truck with the best racing record this season, going up against the former racing champion Outlaw. One of these surprise trucks is going to be eliminated already in round 2. Then the other side of the bracket, it'll be Impala going up against Destroyer. Then the defending racing champion Wild Ride going up against Eruption, which would be an awesome matchup. Then it'll be Crusher taking on Thunderbolt. And then finally wrap it up with Mad Dog taking on Stinger. Alright, MTWS fans, we're getting ready for round 2. As we're going to see Flying Falcon going up against the former racing champion Nitro, who, #1 qualifier, trying to break history. Because remember, #1 qualifier, usually in most cases would either be one and done or go all the way to win the racing title. Nitro wants to make sure it doesn't fall short like it did two years ago and actually get it this time around. But will it do it? As it's time to start round 2. And here we go with round 2 action. Nitro and Flying Falcon, as here they come onto the track. Looks like Flying Falcon might have the slight lead, but here we go into the turn. And what a dominant turn that Nitro had. Here we go for the final jump, and Nitro is going to get it. Nitro has won it. So, it's now going to come down to this. Will the curse end? Because remember, if they don't lose in round 1, they will go on to win the championship, except Nitro did last year. Will it go all the way to win, or will it break the streak? We're going to be finding out as Nitro is moving on to the quarterfinals. Alright, then after that is Blood Rage, who had a really good year in racing, would love to win a racing title, but it's going to have to get past Shatter, who also had a good year in racing. Who will make it to the quarterfinals? And here we go, Blood Rage versus Shatter. Coming out of Thunder Alley, looks like Shatter has the slight lead, hit the side of the hill. As here we go into the turn. What another dominant turn by both trucks, but an even better turn for Blood Rage, and Blood Rage is gonna win it. Blood Rage wins, is going to the quarterfinals, as Blood Rage put down a 14.5502. That is the new fastest time the entire event, even going all the way back to qualifying when Nitro had put down at 14.64 whatever. Blood Rage with the dominant time is going to the quarterfinals. Alright, now up is Shadowrun, who has got a bye, I think, for the first time ever in the championship. Try and make the quarterfinals, but he'll have to beat Patriot. Now, you would think this would be an easy matchup for Patriot, but Patriot struggles, so this could be an easy opportunity for Shadowrun, maybe, as we continue on with more round 2 action. And here we go! Shadowrun versus Patriot. Dead even. Ooh, Patriot hit the side of the hill, as here we go into the turns. Not really good turn for Patriot. Hits the side of the hill, and Shadowrun is going to upset Patriot, although I don't know about really being an upset, as Patriot struggled all year. Shadowrun is in the quarterfinals for the championship. How about that? I think for the first time ever, Shadowrun maybe being a dark horse contender tonight, really good qualifying, and now going to the quarterfinals. Insane night so far for Shadowrun. Alright, and now the big matchup of round 2. Fireball, the truck with the best racing record this season, trying to win its first racing title. But if it wants to move on, it'll have to knock off the former 3-time racing champion Outlaw, who's trying to make title number 6 tonight in racing. Oh boy, what insane races this is going to be. As here we go for this giant matchup. As here we go into Thunder Alley and coming onto the track as they are dead even. Here we go into the turn, the sign factor, and what a dominant turn for both of them. Oh, Fireball might have screwed up a little bit, but Outlaw's gonna hit the side of the hill, and Fireball is gonna pull it off in the end. Fireball pulls it off after Outlaw hits the side of the hill, got a wheelie, nosedived over it, and that cost Outlaw dearly, as Fireball has won it in a comeback. As you look, oh my god. Fireball just got it. If it wasn't for that hit right there, maybe Outlaw could have gotten a photo finish. But with that, Outlaw for the second time is round 2 in the championship, as Fireball is moving on to the quarterfinals and getting revenge on Outlaw from 2014 semifinals. Okay, and with that, we're now a quarter of the way through round 2. As next up is the 2015 Freestyle Champion, Impala, trying to get a racing title for its career. Meanwhile, it'll have to face off against Destroyer, who after beating Ye Plunder in round 1 would like nothing more to make it to the quarterfinals. So let's continue on with more round 2 action. As here we go, Impala versus Destroyer. Dead even coming out onto the track. As here we go into the turn, cut it nice and sharp for Impala. Might have been a little bit too sharp, That could cost it later on tonight, but it'll still get the win. Impala is going to move on to the quarterfinals. Gotta be careful because if it goes against some of the better trucks, that could be a problem clipping right there. But thankfully went up against Destroyer. That was an easy challenge as Impala is moving on. Alright, now, here is the next big matchup, as is Wild Ride, the defending racing champion. One loss away from losing its title. Could it make the history to defend its racing title? No one has ever been able to defend their title in MTWS history. But before it to do that, it'll first have to knock off Eruption, who, after beating Crazy Bull, would love nothing more than to beat the defending racing champion and move on trying to get its first racing title. And it's time to continue on with racing. As here we go, Wild Ride versus Eruption. Coming onto the track now. As here we go, into the turn. Nice turn, slow down a lot there for Wild Ride. But right now, it has the momentum, and Wild Ride is going to get the victory. Wild Ride's first victory since Braun by Bester back on December 4th last year. 2 months exact since it last won in racing. Finally ended that long drought as Wild Ride has survived one more round as the defending racing champion. 3 more to go. Alright, here we go now for our next matchup as it's Crusher, who got the surprise round 2 bye, but it's got to go up against the defending freestyle champion Thunderbolt, who could be a threat tonight if everything goes its way. So far, it got past Crush and Run. We'll see how it does here as our next race of round 2. Alright, now, here we go. Crusher versus Thunderbolt. Coming onto the track for both trucks as Thunderbolt hits side to hill. Going to the turn. Crusher is very deep. Good turn here by Thunderbolt. And it is going to be Thunderbolt in the end right there. Honestly, not really much of a surprise as Crusher is just outclassed by an elite driver. As Thunderbolt is going to get the victory and move on to the quarterfinals, as now it's won 2 races tonight. And now we wrap up the quarterfinals with our final matchup, round 2 I mean to say, our final match of round 2, as it is going to be the former freestyle champion Mad Dog, who's been dominant all year in freestyle. Would love though to get a racing title, which it almost got in 2010. So, who would like to win that? But it'll have to take on Stinger, who remember won racing for the first time ever in Orlando, and although has struggled lately, maybe can get back to that mojo it had like in September to October, where it was very good in racing. But now it's time to finish up round 2. And here we go. Mad Dog versus Stinger. Coming on the track, here we go, the final turn. As Mad Dog, a not really good turn looks like by Mad Dog, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, Mad Dog in trouble inside the hill. Oh man, that was close, but Mad Dog is still gonna get the win. But oh man, that was a horrible pass right there at the end for Mad Dog. That's gonna be a problem. While it may have won here, if it does something like that, it's not making it past the quarterfinals. It better pick up its shape next round. But with that, round 2 is now over. And now the championship is down to our final 8 trucks as we get ready for the quarterfinals. And almost all of them are huge matchups, as it's going to start off with the last 2 runner-ups to the championship in racing. How about that? Nitro and Blood Rage going to go at. Bitterly, both of them want that racing title that they're robbed of the last few years. Then it would be the surprising Shadowrun going up against Fireball, who's looking to make it to the semifinals. And then the other side, it's going to be Impala going up against the defending champion, Wild Ride. And then after that, it's going to be Thunderbolt going up against Mad Dog. We could possibly have, I think for the first time ever, Impala and Thunderbolt in the racing of the championship. Oh boy, these races coming up are going to be insane. 2 racing champions remain. 3 runner-ups and 1 number 1 qualifier, along with 2 of course, in Nitro, are left. So, let's get ready for the quarterfinals, as it's going to be the 2010 Racing Champion Nitro number 1 qualifier course, who is trying to get back to the championship after losing its chance last time in 2020, but it's got to go up against a truck that also ran up short in 2015, Blood Rage. Oh boy, both trucks desperately want this win. Who will it be as we start the quarterfinals? And here we go for the quarterfinals action. Nitro, Blood Rage, as here to go into the track. As here we go into the final turn. As they look dead even. As here we go to the jump. And it's gonna be Nitro. Just edging out Blood Rage. Oh my, what a race that was. Nitro has done it and is back in the semifinals for an unbelievable 4th straight time. That honestly might be if there's a record right now in the championship, as Nitro is making it back. It is destiny so far. It's trying to make the championship and win a second racing title. Wow. Insane. As Blood Rage is done, and now it's on for our next race. Shadowrun. Surprised us all somewhat by beating Patriot in round 2, but it's going to have to go against the truck with the best racing record in the league. Fireball. Who will win to move on to the semifinals? So here we go. Shadowrun, Fireball. Here they come onto the track. Here we go into the turn. Let's see how they do. Fireball had a good turn, but Shadowrun not so much. And it's going to be Fireball with no effort whatsoever, as Shadowrun had too much pressure on it. It could not do it, as it is done, as Fireball, for the first time since 2014, is in the semifinals in the championship. Alright, it's now time for a big matchup in the quarterfinals, as it's the defending racing champion, Wild Ride, after winning its first race in months, is trying to make it back to the semifinals, as it's trying to get closer to defend its title. They'll have to knock off the former freestyle champion, Impala, who's trying to get its first racing title. So, let's get the second half of the quarterfinals underway. As here we go! Big matchup between Impala and Wild Ride, as here they come onto the track. Here we go, the end of the turn, as they both cut it very sharp right there, but I think Wild Ride had the advantage of the turn, and it's a close one! Oh my, it was close! What a close race that was! We're going to have to go to the photo finish to see who won that. Oh my god, was that close! Oh my goodness, we're going to take a look at the replay right here. As you see, look at Impala just drifting into the turn, but I still think Wild Ride had the better turn. Look how close it was, almost hit the side of the hill, that's how close it was. Whereas Impala went a lot more wide, but here we go to the jump. As we can see now, looked like Wild Ride might have screwed up a little bit, but so did Impala. Both had like a little bit of a hard time lining up straight. Here we go for the jump, as it is Wild Ride that hit it first. Here we go, up and over it, and there it is. Wild Ride has held on and beaten Impala and is moving on to the semifinals. What a dominant close race it was, as Wild Ride has done it again. It is now in the semifinals. Alright, and now last up is Freestyle Champions. So anyways, on the one lane, we got the 2015 Freestyle Champion, Thunderbolt. But on the other lane, we have the 2009 Freestyle Champion, Mad Dog. As who will it be to make it to the semifinals? It's been a long time since either of these trucks have made this far. In fact, I don't think Thunderbolt's ever made it to the semifinals in the championship. Mad Dog's done it before in 2012 and 2010 and all that. So, let's see who can do it. Who will make it to the final four? As here we go, the final match of the quarterfinals. As they come onto the track, as they are very close. Here we go into the turns. As great turn by Thunderbolt. Mad Dog didn't seem to have much of a good turn. Oh, gonna go into the side hill, and it's gonna be Thunderbolt with the victory. Mad Dog screwed up in the final jump, and that's gonna cost it. As Thunderbolt, how about that? All of a sudden is in the semifinals for I think the first time ever in the championship. And it's been a founded truck too. Wow, what a race that was, as we are now officially in the finals. And here we go. Here it is, the final four trucks for the championship. As it's going to start off with a huge matchup. Nitro going up against Fireball. And then the other half will be Wild Ride going up against Thunderbolt. These two matches are going to be sick, as we're getting closer to find out who is going to make it to the finals for the championship on the line. Who of these final four are going to make it? As here they are at the line, getting ready to go for the first race of the semifinals. What a matchup this is. Nitro, runner-up for the racing title last year, #1 qualifier, try and make it back-to-back, which is a very rare thing to do in the MTWS. It's only happened, I believe, 2 times, which was Outlaw and Crush and Run when they went back against each other in 2014. Here it is, one race away from making it back to the finals. But for it to do that, it's going to have probably the biggest challenger of tonight. It's going to have to go up against a truck with the best racing record in league this season, Fireball, who's trying to make the finals for championship for the first time ever. This is going to be one titanic race. This is probably going to be the race of the night we're looking at now. Oh boy, MTWS fans, I hope you're ready, because this is going to be a big matchup. So here we go, Nitro versus Fireball. And here we go. Semi-finals matchup, Nitro and Fireball, as here they are, on the track. As here we go, into the crucial turn. As, oh, Nitro screwed up and made the turn. Here we go, gonna go up the hill, and it's still gonna be Nitro on 2 wheels and saved it. Nitro has done it again, despite the screw-ups, is in this championship for the first time ever, back-to-back. First time since Outlaw and Crush and Run did in 2014. Nitro is back, trying to get racing title number 2. But it has one more thing left before it can do it. And that's to find out who will it race in the finals. Oh my god, this is insane. We actually could have a possibility of a rematch or a matchup between the defending freestyle champion. Oh my, what a matchup this is going to be. The defending racing champion, Wild Ride, going up against Thunderbolt, who struggled all year and is one race away from making it to the finals for the racing title. Oh boy, this is going to be insane. What a semifinals this is going to be. So let's finish up the semifinals with this big matchup, Wild Ride versus Thunderbolt, as here they go. Down Thunder Alley, here they come into the stadium. Oh boy, here we go to the turns as they cut it really sharp right there. Oh boy, this is going to be a close one. Here we go for the final jump, and it's a photo finish. It's a photo finish. Oh my god, it was a photo finish. What a race that was. But who won? We still don't know. We're going to have to take a look at the replay there. As we now take a look at the replay, what a turn they both had. Both were gunning for the title, and they showed up here. I don't think any of them screwed up in the turn right there. They were both like dead even and got perfectly. As here we come to the final jump. As here we go. Coming up to the jump. Who got first? Here we go to the jump. And it looks like Wild Ride just got it. Here we go for the final jump. And bam! Oh my goodness! Wild Ride has done it! Wild Ride is going back to the finals as the defending racing champion, trying to defend his title for the first time ever. And how about this too? Thunderbolt had the better time, but visually, Wild Ride crossed first and visually overrides time. Wild Ride has done it! Only the second truck to ever make it back to the championship as defending racing champion. But couldn't make history. What a night for Thunderbolt, but it's not enough as Wild Ride is going back. Oh my goodness. After struggling all the second half of the season, it's come down to this, the final race. Well, what a night it's been. It's now coming down to the finals. And how about this? It is going to be a rematch of last time in 2020. Nitro and Wild Ride are going to go at it once again. They did it in 2020 here in the last ever event on MTM2. And Wild Ride just edged out Nitro to get its first racing title in only the second ever photo finish in League's history. And now, 2 years later, back in the championship, they are here once again, as this is only the second time ever since Outlaw and Crush and Run in 2012 to 14, where we had back-to-back championships. It's happened once again. Oh boy, so much on the line here for the championship as we are getting ready. And there they are at the line, getting ready to go. Well, MTWS fans, we've had, I believe it's eight championships ever. 2009, it was Outlaw destroying Crazy Bull to win its first title. 2010, it was the rookie Nitro stunning everyone by beating Mad Dog in a photo finish to get its first title ever. Then in 2011, we saw Power Forward beat Impala to get its first racing title ever. Then 2012, we saw Outlaw beat Crush and Run to become the first truck ever to have multiple racing titles. Then in 2014, we had the rematch, Outlaw and Crush and Run again. This time though, Crush and Run would get revenge and be the first truck ever to win the racing title after being the runner-up the year before. Then in 2015, we had Outlaw coming back for a vengeance and beating Blood Rage to get a record 3rd racing title. And then, last year, we had these two trucks, Nitro and Wild Ride, going at it with Wild Ride just edging out Nitro on a photo finish to clinch the racing title for the first time ever. And now in 2022, it's come down to this, with history on the line as they are getting ready to go for the finals. But of course, as always with MTWS, we must introduce our competitors. So, representing the right lane, it is our #1 qualifier. It became the first truck to do it back-to-back years and became the first truck ever to do it 3 times. And it got here by beating Flying Falcon round 2, Blood Rage in the quarterfinals, and then Fireball in the semifinals. It had to go past a photo finish between Blood Rage, and it had to beat the truck with the best racing record this year, as it is trying to get its 2nd racing title and 3rd overall to definitely secure that 2nd place lead over Outlaw for the most titles, and is looking to become the first truck since Crush and Run in 2014 to win the racing title after falling short last year. Give it up for our first competitor, Nitro! And then, in the left lane, is the defending racing champion who struggled the second half of the year and all of a sudden exploded tonight. Got the 6th best qualifying time, and it didn't matter. It would beat Eruption in round 2, beat Impala in a photo finish in the quarterfinals, and then would beat Thunderbolt, just barely crossing visually first. Otherwise, it would not have been here, beating Thunderbolt in the semifinals. It is the first truck since Outlaw did it in 2014 to make it back to the finals as the champion. Only 2 times in MTWS history has this ever happened, and is trying to become the very first truck in MTWS history to defend its title from the next time it made it to the championship. This has never happened in MTWS history. No truck has ever defended their title, and it could possibly be done tonight with 1 more racing win. Give it up for your defending racing champion, Wild Ride! Oh boy, there is so much on the line here. So many records, and honestly, this brewing rivalry in this league. Man, we had some big rivalries in this league. Thunderbolt and Impala. There's like a freeway rivalry between Crush and Run, Outlaw, and Nitro. And then Outlaw has a big rivalry with Crush and Crazy Bull. But now Nitro and Wild Ride are starting to become the new big racing rivalry. Back-to-back championship appearances in the finals. And it's coming down to this. Will it be Nitro getting revenge, being the first truck in 8 years to clinch a racing title after losing, and getting its 2nd racing title, joining Outlaw as the only truck to have multiple racing titles and 3rd overall, cementing its 2nd place in most titles? Or will it be Wild Ride getting its 2nd racing title, 2nd overall, to tie Nitro and Thunderbolt for the 2nd most titles and make history as the very first truck to defend its title? Oh boy, the amount of pressure these two are under. Could we get another insane photo finish race like we had 2 years ago here? Oh boy, fans, I hope you're ready for this. It is time for the finals. Nitro versus Wild Ride. And here we go for the finals. Nitro, Wild Ride, here they come onto the track. Oh boy, dead even. Here we go into the final turn, as both of them had dominant turns right there. Here we go to the final jump, and oh, Wild Ride hits the wall, and Nitro's done it. Nitro has done it. Oh, Wild Ride choked badly, as Nitro is the 2022 MTWS Racing Champion. Title number 2 in racing after 12 years. Third title overall. 2nd place all-time in titles, but ahead of just Outlaw. Oh my goodness. its first title in 8 years, and Nitro is going to celebrate, but watch out for the wall! Ooh, hit the wall. Kind of hard right there. You need to be careful there, Nitro, as Nitro is still celebrating. All those emotions, all letting out. Falling so short here 2 years ago, and now finally getting it. Its first racing title in 12 years. Oh my goodness, what a race that was. It's going to another double. Watch out with the wall coming up. It's going to hit it right there. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think that tire is locked as Nitro is still going, but oh man, that tire is not in good shape. That's not good. Oh, nice save right there. Yeah, Nitro needs to stop celebrating right there. That's going to put in a bad spot to possibly compete for the freestyle title now. They're going to really get to work on that because that tire is locked up from that hit. Hit the wall twice in celebratory donuts, but man, Nitro was just going off. So much emotions after falling so short 2 years ago. Nitro has done it. It's our 2022 MTWS Racing Champion. Oh my goodness. Nitro, of course, breaks Crush and Run as the only other truck to win a title after falling short the previous year. Oh my. Oh, that's right too. Nitro also was the runner-up in the 2012 Freestyle Champion and won the Freestyle title the next year. And then, of course, you had Outlaw in 2014 and went on to win the race title in 2015. So there was plenty of trucks I apparently forgot about because I'm an idiot. But Nitro joins the crew. Third title overall. Nitro has done it. And well deserved after having a terrible season most of the year. Then all of a sudden, the last few weeks in New Orleans and then in San Diego, it went 8-0 and won race in both those events. And then tonight, #1 qualifier, and has went 4-0. So it has one of the greatest regular season streaks in a long time in MTWS. 12 wins in a row. There's very few things that could beat that possibly in this league's history. If ever, that might be up there as one of the best. And it's going to continue that into the next events or whatever, see if it can keep that streak going. But Nitro right now is in the driver's seat to get the sweep, which has never happened in MTWS history. It got the #1 qualifier, and now it's the racing champion. It fell short in 2010 for the sweep as it was runner-up, but it lost the freestyle title. As it's now time to get ready for freestyle. Alright, MTWS fans, as here it is, that awesome track for the 2022 Freestyle Championship. As it's the biggest track of the season as I went out in terms of appearance, as it looks so beautiful. And we got most of the obstacles are brand new and have never been done before in the league. That tanker stack, that weird looking box van stack. That I don't think I've done a double van stack like that in a long time in MTWS. And then the fountain from World Finals 13. Although we did use that last week in the Runners Up Cup. And then that weird container stack. Can't wait to see people go for that. That big car stack on that tabletop with a car sticking out like a little bit of a ramp. We've never done that before, I don't believe. Of course, the new backflip tanker hill I've made. And of course, the big one. The Triple X. The World Finals 9 triple combined into 2 to make an X across. Oh boy, will anyone clear it, and all the big cross threads. And remember, it's not just will anyone clear from the bus sides. You can also head straight on forward, front and back, where the ramp's in between the buses, and maybe they'll try and clear from that side. Oh boy, freestyle is going to be crazy tonight. Will it be insane like it was here 2 years ago in the final event MTM2? Oh boy, tonight will be awesome. But before we begin, we have to, of course, take a look at the freestyle order. Okay, so here is the order for freestyle tonight. As it's going to start off with a truck that's been starting off in freestyle in the championship a lot of times over its time it's competed here. And it'll be Crusher start off, and then it'll be Crush and Run, then Crazy Bull, then Flying Falcon, then Power Forward, then Ye Plunder, Stinger, Wild Ride, Bling, Shatter, Blood Rage, and Eruption to represent the first half. So then the second half, we'll start off with Destroyer, Patriot, Predator, Fireball, Impala coming out very early compared to everyone else because this final several trucks are stacked up. and then it's going to be crazy, and then it'll be Nitro, who we're going to see. Will it go for the sweep? But of course, it's got to get self-fixed and all, because that was not a smart move it did. Kept doing those cyclones across the track, just fishtailing across, as it's got to get fixed. And also, who knows? It's going to be on the clock when that time comes up, but hey, at least I have time to still come out, because they got several trucks afterwards. As then it follows Shadowrun, Outrage, Outlaw, Mad Dog could get an 8th freestyle win this season, and finally wrapping up with the defending freestyle champion. We'll see if it could defend his title one more time and set the record, as no truck's ever been able to defend his title before in Thunderbolt. Alright, MTWS fans, we are now getting ready for freestyle. After all the insanity that happened tonight, what will happen for the rest of the night? As it's time to get ready for freestyle, as here comes Crusher! And now, here comes Crusher on the track to start freestyle. Oh boy, the long anticipation now over in a bit, as freestyle is now underway. But what will Crusher go for? Uh-oh, looks like lining up, baby, for the Triple X. As here we go, gonna go right for it, and some big air to get things started. Is gonna go right for that bus stack too. Nice. Alright, now gonna go line up right for that car stack. Nice air off the 2. I'm gonna get a wheelie off of it. Off to a good start right there for Crusher. Here we go now, line up right for that box stand over the Cardinals logo. As now gonna hit the side of the tanker, backflip tanker. No idea what Crusher was doing there. Alright, gonna go over this ramp. Coming down, hot hit. Alright, so 56 seconds left into the run. What will Crusher do next? Alright. Looks like gonna line up now for the Jackrabbit. And look at the sky wheeling. A beautiful crush on the cars. Oh boy, trigger a whole bunch of people with that one. Lift up a little bit. Here we go for the tanker stack. Clipped one of the tankers too. And got a little bit of a wheelie. And he's gonna go right back for the hill. And now gonna go up that one. Nice air. As now, gonna go around. 20 seconds left. Here we go for the the hill, and some big air off it once again. Nice by Crusher. Alright, now gonna go back for the box fan. Nice air off of it. Got the wheelie. As the clocks wind down, gonna go for the bus stack, and then gonna land right on top of the step up, as we're now in bonus time for Crusher. Oh, look at that! Gonna get a stompy on top of the bus stack. Nice. Good start run so far for Crusher. Here we go back for the Triple X, some big air off of it, and then gonna go right back for that bus stack. Alright, gonna now go in between the trailer, tap the wall. Alright, now we're gonna go for the Jackrabbit. Clock wind down. Gonna get that wheelie going. Look at that, as that will be it for bonus time. How about that wheelie across the track? Alright, now we're gonna go for a hill, and look at the air off it. Didn't even really floor into it. Just imagine when someone floors it for it and tries to clear it. Got the wheelie. Now gonna go right for that nice sky wheelie off the tire stack. As now, lifting up. Gonna go over the tanks in trouble. Nice save. Remember, none of this counts for the score. Pogo slap wheelie everywhere. Man, what a start for Crusher. And now gonna go for a donut on top of the championship logo before finally coming to a stop. What a run by Crusher. Oh my goodness, what a run that was. As we now wait for the score. Oh geez, what a run that was by Crusher. And here come the scores. As take out the 7, take out the 6. It's a 27 plus 2 bonus points. It's a 29 for Crusher. 29 for Crusher to get things started, as that's 1 point short of tying the record for the highest score and run to start off the championship, which High Flying got back in 2020. What a start to freestyle, as Crusher put up a good run, but we have to continue on with more freestyle, as next up is Crush and Run. And here comes Crush and Run on the track now, as very disappointed with its results in racing, where it lost in round 1, even though it was to a strong competitor. So let's see what it has tonight. Crush and Run. Gonna go hit the side of that hill right here. As looks like gonna line up right for the box fan. As here we go, up and over it with a nice sky wheelie. All right. Now gonna go up the triple X, and it's gonna land on top of the step up, and then gonna go right for that bus stack with a little bit of a wheelie. Crusher Run's had some good freestyles in the championship before, including that incredible run. Look at the air right there it got. Oh, front flipping right there, and no! Over already. Karma bit and jinxed early for Crush and Run. Oh, got caught by the bus and just front flipped it right there. Very unfortunate. Got too much air and speed off it and just got grabbed by the bus, unfortunately. Oh, that's just so unfortunate for Crush and Run. So officially, Crush and Run has not been having a good championship. Did not do good in qualifying. Went one and done in racing, and now this in freestyle. So now we wait on the scores for Crush and Run. Score to beat, remember that 29 by Crusher. As we still wait on the scores for Crush and Run. Alright, the scores are now finally in, as there they are. Take out a 3, take out a 2, and it's 11 for Crush and Run. Very unfortunate night for Crush and Run this year. Hoping to do so good this year, get a racing title again, but just was not its night, as no championship this year, as Crusher still leads with its 29-point lead cut down to 18. Alright, so we continue on with more freestyle action, as next up is Crazy Bull. And here comes Crazy Bull on the track. Gonna go right for the container. Look at that sky wheelie. Oh, front flip it right there. And how about that? It actually got a front flip. I'm so good. What a start for Crazy Bull. Oh my goodness. That was insane. That front flip that Crazy Bull got. But man, I don't think that front end, not the front, the rear end is in good shape though from that jump. And it's gonna hit the side of the bus coming down. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it front flipped right there. Oh my god, I still can't believe it. Gonna go up the box fan side. It's coming down. Oh, got caught by the tanks. Flipped it over and got caught. Trying to save it. There we go, got the save. Pretty big damage to the body though. Man, Crazy Bull's got lucky, but doesn't have a lot of momentum so far. Here we go, gonna go right back for the container stack. Slow down a lot, land right on the cars right there with the wheelie. Now gonna go for that bus stack, as yeah, both sway bars are down. Alright, so now Crazy Bull is gonna line up for the triple X. Nice air is gonna go now for that bus stack. Got caught a little bit. Whoa! Almost overshot with that wheelie. And then gonna land beautifully on top of those cars. Here we go now for the container side. 10 seconds left. And it's gonna go up that hill. And now gonna go for the backflip. And gonna get it! Nice! And that was in bonus time too. Got a reverse wheelie off it. So nice start right there for a Crazy Bull. And then gonna go right back for that hill. Oh, got clipped a little bit by the wall almost. Alright, swings it around. Oh boy, here we go! Gonna go for the jump this side! And look at the air! It's gonna land right on top of the bus too! Beautiful hit right there. That was awesome. Oh, hard hit on the jackrabbit! And not gonna save it. Hit him too hard, but in the end it's not gonna matter. It did fill the run. Well, Crazy Bull did not have a lot of momentum actually throughout its run, but definitely had some insane saves out of it. So, will it be enough to take on Crusher's 29 now is the question. As we wait on the judges. Oh my god. The 2 saves it had too was insane. Freaking front flipping. On the very first hit got so lucky. Crazy Bull had some of those crazy things throughout the years in the championship. As we still wait on the score. Had some sick highlights, but remember, it also slowed down a lot. It didn't have a lot of momentum throughout it. And it was the first one to get the backflip tonight. Which, remember, was the first one to do it in 2015. I think it was the first one to do it in 2015. Alright. We are still waiting on the scores for Crazy Bull. And judges apparently taking quite a little bit of time to figure everything out. Alright, the scores are now in. Take out the 6, take out a 7, it's a 28 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 30 for Crazy Bull! Crazy Bull is going to take the lead despite not having much momentum. I guess those 2 saves, the front flip and the back flip, going for the double, the triple X from the ramp, the center jump side, really helped out in terms of score in the end, as Crazy Bull is now our new leader with a score of 30. How about that to start off tonight now? Other than Crush Run, the first few trucks out here have had some insane freestyles. But now, we continue on with more freestyle, as our next truck up is going to be Flying Falcon. Now here comes Flying Falcon. And it's going to be the first one to go right for the fountain. Nice to see someone finally go for it. Flying Falcon, of course, back in the championship, is going to go over that hill. Let's see how it does. And is now going to line up right for the triple X. And it's going to go up and over it. Nice. This comes down. Did not take a good landing. Here we now going to go right for the tire stack. And it's going to hit the side of the Jackrabbit. And speaking of the Jackrabbit, here we go right for it. 60 seconds in the run, but watch out for the backflip wall coming up. Had to come to stop, backing up. That's not going to look good. And now going to go right for, ooh, hit the tanks really hard right there. Had to back up. Lost a lot of momentum lately now. How about that going for the tanks in between the Jackrabbit. Is now going to swing it around. Wasting a lot of time, as here we go. The first one tonight to go for the semi-trailer. Nice. And then going to go right for that hill. Nice air off of it. Such a nice obstacle I made. Swings it around. Flooring it. And gonna clear the triple X from that side. Nice. Going strong there. Pipeline really close to walls. 10 seconds left. close to hitting the red zone. Now gonna go for the box fan, some big air, and now gonna go for the backflip, as that's the last hit for regulation. We're now in bonus time for Flying Falcon. As a good run so far. The sides of the hills. Alright, now. Here we go. Line up for that step up as some big air. Gonna hit, hit the side of the step up, meaning jammers. Swings around on two wheels a little bit. Nice. And here we go. Right for the van stack. Gonna land on that car coming down the end of the hill as we're now in the end of bonus time. As the clock's expired, but Flying Falcon's still going. Nice run for Flying Falcon. Oh boy, bad land. Ooh, gonna hit the side of the tanker and held on. That was a risky hit. That would have probably ended the run right there. Of course, it doesn't matter. Like I said, the clock's expired. Oh boy, what's Flying Falcon gonna do? Looks like gonna try and go for the triple, but you're not gonna have enough speed really to go for it. But you know what? Gonna beautifully destroy the bus on top of it. Oh! And look at that, got caught on top of it too. Oh, and there we go. Trying to get down. I think caught on the front of the, there we go. Finally yanked it off. How about that? As gonna park it right near the wall. Man, that was close there for Flying Falcon. Nice finish. Good run, but will it be enough to take on that 30 by Crazy Bull? That was a nice run that Flying Falcon puts up. Okay, now we wait for the scores. Score beat, remember, is a 30 by Crazy Bull. Alright. The scores are now in for Flying Falcon. As there they are, take out a 7, take out a 6. It's a 26 in regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's going to be a 28 for Flying Falcon, which is 3rd place right now in freestyle, unfortunately for it. A good run, but it wasn't enough to take the lead, as Crazy Bull still leads with a 30, I mean to say. As we're now, I think, 1/7 of the way through freestyle. And what insane runs we've had so far. But we have to continue on with more freestyle action. As next up is Power Forward. And here comes Power Forward on the track. Very disappointed with its race results. He's going to go right for that tabletop with some big air off of it. Power Forward's had some success in freestyle in the championship. Remember, back in 2014, it finished 3rd place at the end of the night. It's got some big air off that hill. It's going to go over that bus deck a little bit off the side. Don't want to be a repeat of Crush and Run earlier. Now going to go right for the tanks. And got caught a little bit by him into the side of the hills, but held on nonetheless. Now going to go right for the semi-trailer and some big air off of it. And big air going to land on the side of the bus coming down. Whoa, watch out for the wall. Coming up, in trouble right there. And saved it. Nice save by Power Forward. Oh, what a save that was. Some big air. Hits the hill. Oh, here we go, another front flip. Oh, Power Forward got it into another save. Oh my, Power Forward's been lucky lately. Gonna go for the fountain. Up and over it. Uh-oh, I think Crazy Bull better start getting nervous. Because Power Forward, with those big saves, has put itself in contention to take the lead now. And big air off the crossfred, coming down. And is now going to go right back for it with some more big air. Come here. And now going to go for the semi-trailer and plowed right through it. First one tonight to hit it. And that is it for regulation. We're now in bonus time for Power Forward. And now going to go for the backflip. Nice! Land on top of it, though. Man, Power Forward is on a roll. An unexpected one, too, probably. Because, oh, hard hit right there to the wall. Oh, boy, gonna go over right there. And gonna save it a third time. Oh, my goodness. A third save. Into the hill right there. And here we go into another save. And gonna over-rotate and go. Oh, wait, still gonna save it. Saved it right there. And that all counted towards bonus time. Oh, my, Power Forward. What a move that was! As Power Forward is putting itself in contention, hits the wall, or almost did, backs up, and now I'm gonna go for the triple X, and just like Flight Falcon, oh my god, that was an RR moment hit, and gonna go over right there for the fifth time, and this time, not gonna be able to save it. RR moment hit right there, but oh my goodness, what a run by Power Forward! All those saves! It was like 4 of them, and they all counted. Like I said earlier, Power Forward's had incredible moments in the championship. Got in 3rd place before in freestyle. But man, that run was insane as we wait on the judges. Score to be, of course, that 30 by Crazy Bull. Man, I thought that was going to last a while. Shit, that might not last anything now. But we wait on the judges. Man, that run was just so insane. Alright, we're still waiting on the judges. Alright, the scores are now in. And it's going to be a 35 for Power Forward. Take out the 7, take out the 8. It's a 32 in regulation plus 3 bonus points. A 35 for Power Forward. As it's going to blow into the lead with an unbelievable run. All those saves and all really helped out. As Power Forward has now blown itself into the lead with a big margin, which can help itself get its first freestyle title with so many more trucks to go. What an insane run, as all the trucks from now on are going to have a huge thing to beat now, because that's going to be tough. Oh man, Power Forward, that run's been tough to beat this year, 35 and up. Oh man, that's going to be tough to beat, but we'll see. Anything can happen tonight. But what an absolutely insane run Power Forward did, all those saves, has possibly got itself the 2022 Freestyle Championship. But of course, there's still a lot more to go tonight, so it's not over yet. But anyways, it's time to continue on with more freestyle action, as next up is going to be Ye Plunderer.
Takes a part of me.
And now here comes Ye Plunderer on the track. Oh man, you gotta feel so bad for Ye Plunderer to go after what Power Forward just did. And of course, as always, gotta go right for the van stack to get things started, as the van stack truck is some big air off into. Uh-oh, a little bit on 2 wheels, has managed to save it. That was very close. First time Ye Plunderer's competed championship. I know 2020, but the first time in the regular season since 2011. One of the longest droughts in the league. It finally ended. Has got a nice wheelie off that jump. So let's see what Ye Plunderer's got out here. And that 35 is going to be very tough to beat. Here we go. Nice air off that hill. Coming down. And going to get the slap wheelie. Is now going to line up right for the jackrabbit. A little bit off the side though. Careful. As comes down. Alright, now going to go back for the jackrabbit as some nice air off of it. And going to get a nice wheelie. Alright, now here we go for first time. Gonna go right for the jammers. Big sky wheelie right there. Oh my god, what air. Oh, no trouble nosediving it. It's gonna be trouble here. Gonna pull up the same like Foxborough. And no, Yeet Plunder's not gonna do it. Oh, got way too big of a sky wheelie right there. That was weird. That sky wheelie was just huge, and that cost Yeet Plunder, unfortunately. Man, what a sky wheelie it was. Didn't even floor into it. So left about 20-something seconds on the clock as we wait for the scores. It was a solid run going too. As we still wait on the judges. Alright, the scores are now in, as it's going to be a 19 for Yeet Plunder, take out a 5, take out a 4 to 19, and no bonus points, which is very unfortunate, as now we're getting ready for our next truck, but of course, it's time to bring out our first bonus obstacle on the track. As here is a brand new obstacle that we brought out. It's a camper stack near the XXX. As there's really no room to go around, so if anyone wants to go for the step up, they're pretty much going to have to go the other way around to hit from that side. Alright, so now, to continue on with more freestyle, here comes Stinger!
The other night, I had a dream. It was a world full of kings and queens, but it was cold, dark as the night. We were the fire on the moonlit skies. We weren't divided, we were the same, and we were free, but we almost.
Alright, here comes Stinger. As gonna go right for the fountain. Got some nice air and the wheelie. As now gonna go for the XXX. Got some nice air off of it. Nose dive a little bit. Man, it's gonna be tough beating that 35. As gonna go up the boss, gonna land on the cars a little bit from the step up. Alright, so now gonna go for the tire ramp. Nice air off of it. Looking solid so far as, oh, slid out a little bit. So now gonna go for the tanks. Uh-oh, nosedive a little bit, but held on. Alright, now gonna go back up the bus. Man, that orange bus has been crushed so many times tonight from a couple trucks laying on top of it. It's insane and beautiful. Alright, so now, halfway through the run, is going to go for that hill. Nice sky wheelie off of it. And looks like going to go for the van stack. The first time anyone went for it this side. I think that's only the second time someone's hit it too. Someone hit it early, I remember that, land on one of the cars. Alright, nice air. And nosedive a little bit. Oh boy, here we go. Right for the camper. And up and over it. Beautiful right there. Nice. And then going to combo it right for the semi-trailer. Nice finish right there for regulation for Stinger. Is going to sling it around. As we're now in bonus time. Now going to go for that tire ramp. Oh, big sky wheelie. Oh, there's going to be trouble coming down. It happened before earlier. Ooh, hit off the side, but held on. That happened to a truck earlier when they got a massive sky wheelie. You don't want that to happen again, unfortunately. Alright, going to go over that hill. Swinging it around. And then going to go right for that hill with a big sky wheelie. Coming down. Nice. As we're now at the end of bonus time, so this hit on the tank's not going to count. Land on top of that tank. Don't think you're going to be able to crush those tanks very well. Alright, now going to go back for that hill. Good run by Stinger. Is now going to go for the backflip. Oh, I don't think he got enough speed. Popped the tire, reinflated though, but got the save. Nice. Got the wheelie. Nice save, but remember, it's not going to count. Down the hill at an odd angle. Alright, going to go back for the container. And still going. Going to get the wheelie. Off the side of that hill. Uh-oh, here we go. Going to go over and maybe, nope, not going to be able to save it. Still was a soft landing though. It wasn't too hard of a landing. And of course it doesn't matter though. Stinger filled the run. A lot of stuff happened after the run, so not a penalty really whatsoever. But what's the score going to be? I mean, I doubt they'll take the lead because 35 is going to be a tough thing to beat, but you never know. Judges have done weird things before. So as we wait for the scores, though, remember, score to beat 35 by power forward, which I think is going to last quite a while. But we're still waiting for the scores.
The other night, I had a dream. It was a world full of kings and queens.
Okay, the scores are now in. Here we go. Take out a 6, take out a 7. It's a 25 regulation plus 2 bonus points. It's a 27 for Stinger, which is going to put it near the bottom of the stands right now because top half is really low with high scores so far. So good run for Stinger, but nowhere near enough to take the lead, as Stinger is going to be like 5th place right now. Alright, so we continue on freestyle as we get closer to a third of the way through. As next up is the former, finally, former Race It champion now. Who knows, maybe we'll try and go out there and get a freestyle title instead. Here comes Wild Ride. And now here comes Wild Ride on the track, the former Race It champion. Yep, finally former. After it lost to Wild Ride earlier tonight, we'll go out there and get a freestyle title instead. Wild Ride has won freestyle title before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. And here we go. Gonna go right for the triple X. And got, oh, nice sky wheelie coming down. Just be careful. Did not have a good landing. Alright, now gonna go for the camper. Nice air off it. Gonna lay on the side of the van stack. Alright, slow down. Watch out. That's why I was saying slowing down. Hit the tanks way too hard. And they're pretty grabby into the side of the hill. Need to pick up the pace though. Alright, now gonna go for the fountain. Nice nosedive. And gonna get the wheelie. And gonna hit the side of the hill. Careful about the front of the bus, it could be grabby. And now, here we go. Big air, but watch out for the bus coming up. Slow down and wheeling over it too. Nice. And then gonna hit the side of that hill. And then gonna go right for the trailer. That's 32 seconds left. Looking good so far, but needs to pick up the pace. And gonna get the nice wheelie. Oh, careful, careful! As the car's coming up, hits the side of him into the camper. Held on. And now gonna go for the step up. And some big air off it. Gonna land right on the. Ooh, got caught by the jammer a bit. 10 seconds left for Wild Ride. Nice air. Into the bus. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna go over. Has a chance to save it. And gonna save it. Nice. Tires popped as we're down with bonus time. Nice save by Wild Ride. That top tire, okay, tire ring inflated, gonna land right on top of the van stack coming down. I mean the box van, I mean to say. Alright, back for the trailer. Nice air. Ooh, that did not look like a good hit. And now here we go. Gonna go for the back. Well, that did not look really good. And gonna try and corkscrew it, but no, not gonna be able to get it. I have no idea if it hit too hard or didn't hit hard enough. That was a weird hit. It didn't work out, unfortunately, for Wild Ride, as this night's over. But in the end, it did feel bonus time, so that's not too much to complain about. So now we wait for the scores for Wild Ride. Had some slow moments, but had some good moments too. Especially that save to end bonus time off. The scores are now in for Wild Ride. As here they come. It's a 26 for Wild Ride, 4 out of 7, 4 out of 6, 25 regulation plus 1 bonus point. Surprisingly really low there for Wild Ride with that 1 bonus point. But then again, I don't think it did much really in freestyle. I mean, bonus time, especially since it failed its backflip attempt. Alright, so Wild Ride not going to come out here with a freestyle title either, as it got 26, which puts it near the bottom of the order right now, like 6 out of 8 trucks. That's unfortunate. But anyways, 1/3 into freestyle, and Power Forward still leads with 35, and Crazy Bull second with a 30. As we continue on with more freestyle action, as next up is Bling. Here comes Bling, that's going to go right for the trailer with a nice sky wheelie off of it. Beautiful. Bling, of course, barely made into the championship. Let's see what's got. And of course, going to go for nice momentum throughout the run with the throttle rib and all that. It's the only truck that does that. Going to go right for the triple X. Coming down, and going to get a little bit of a wheelie. Now, oh, hard hit, and going to land beautifully on the van stack itself. On the vans, that's the first time anyone has landed on it. Here we go, now up that hill. Nice. Alright, now gonna go up the triple X, and then gonna go for the bus deck. That side is now halfway through the run. Alright, now gonna go back for that hill, and look at the air, gonna land. Oh, pop the tire too, land on the bus. Nice. But not good for the run, though. Gonna go for the trailer, up and over it. There's 26 seconds remain. Oh, on 2 wheels! The tire popped. Oh, saved it! Oh, my, saved it! With the little room there was, too! Big wheelie, once again. Nose diving it. And it's now gonna go back for the triple X. Land right in the middle of it. Oh boy, nose dive it. Man, that tire is so popped. And now gonna go right for the hill, but watch out, stuffed it on 2 wheels, flipped it over, and gonna let momentum tear it. Oh, in trouble, nice save as we're now in bonus time. Wasted a lot of time too, though. Alright, gonna go up the hill. Kinda difficult to drive too when you have that pop tire. Over the tanks. And gonna get the wheelie. And nice sky wheelie. As comes down into, oh, hit the side of the bus. Gonna save it though. Saved in the end. Nice save. And keeping the wheelie going as we're now finally out of bonus time. As man, that tire is just destroyed. How popped it is too. Big sky wheelie once again. Oh boy, nosedive it. Hits the side of that hill. And then trying to go for the backflip, but it's not going to work out because the pop tire, and the other tire pops! Both right tires are popped! Are you kidding me? Oh, 2 wheels, saved it again! Both right tires are popped as Bling is going to swing around into a donut as the truck unrealistically keeps lifting up like there with the pop and all that. Oh my god, oh, it's popped the side of it. And Bling is still going. Oh my. Up the triple X on 2 wheels, of course. Oh boy, and gonna go over and gonna save it once again. I wonder if it's because the truck rotating violently from the pop tire as the truck is still going. Bling ain't giving up yet. Oh boy, coming down, hard hit off the side. Alright, gonna go now back for the container stack. Beautiful crush on the cars. And gonna get the wheelie. Oh boy, on 2 wheels once again. And trying to go for a donut before the truck finally dies from all that. Oh my god, look at the tires. How damaged they are from the pop and all that. As Bling just kept going and going and going. What a nice run from Bling. Unfortunately though, the pop tires really did hurt its momentum, which is not good. So we wait on the scores now. Alright, as the scores are now in for Bling. And here they come. It's going to be a 29 for Bling. 20 for 07 for 06. The 27 regulation plus 2 bonus points. Not bad. It just sucks, unfortunately, for Bling that the tires popped, which kept it from really going off in the run. But Bling gave it all it had. Well, eventually 2 pop tires. Alright then. So that is it for Bling. As we continue on with more freestyle action. Next up is Shatter. Here comes Shatter, that's going to go right for the fountain to get things started. And get a nice wheelie. Let's see what Shatter can do out here. As watch out for the side of the bus, it's the side of the hill coming down. As now Shatter is going to send it some big air on top of the Triple X. And now going to go up the semi-trailer. Beautiful hit. As let's see now, lineup looks like for the tanks. Here we go, right for the tanks. And gonna get the wheelie. And now for the triple box and Triple X once again is gonna go over the bus stack and coming down. Man, also a good start so far for Shatter. Drifting around right there at full throttle. And it's gonna go up that hill. Oh, careful. Bad landing on the rebound. And just saved it. Good save by Shatter. As, oh, big sky wheelie off the tire ramp. That's coming down. 31 seconds left. And now going for that. Nice air off of it. Alright, now back for the Triple X with a big sky wheelie. Alright, so now going to go into a donut right in front of the wall. And how about that crossfire right there? Hit the side of the bus though. And, oh, big sky wheelie into the remnants of the camper. And now I'm going to go right back for it. Big, am I going to nosedive it? And going to front flip it, probably unrealistically. And going to get the back front flip. Nice. Lucky there for Shatter. As here we go. Going to get the back flip. We're going to corkscrew it right there. Bad land on the tire and going to go over early. Oh, bad land there for Shatter, unfortunately. Left too much time on the clock. The bad land on the rebound, going for that backflip. Alright, now as we wait on the score. Didn't get much done in bonus time, unfortunately. Alright, we're still waiting on the scores. Score beat, remember 35 still by power forward, which is going to be a tough mark to beat. Alright, here come the scores, and it's going to be a 30 for Shatter, as take out an 8, take out a 6, 29 regulation plus 1 bonus point, which will put 3rd place in freestyle. Not bad. Maybe if Shatter didn't flip so early, maybe it could have tended to get number 2 spot, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. As we continue on with more freestyle action, as next up is going to be Blood Rage. And now here comes Blood Rage on the track, gonna go right for the semi-trailer with some huge air off of it. On 2 wheels on the rebound. Well, let's see how it does out here. As gonna get some nice air over the Triple X. Let's watch out for the wall. And now gonna go, uh-oh, careful off the side. And gonna smack, oh no, two wheels ain't gonna go over. Oh man, too early there for Blood Rage. Went a little bit too fast offside hill, plus didn't line up correctly right there, it looked like. Oh, over already. Didn't even use a further time. That's gonna hurt, unfortunately, for Blood Rage. Man, after doing a solid job in qualifying and getting, I think, made to the quarterfinals in racing, very disappointing results right there for Blood Rage. As we wait on the scores, that was a good start too it had, but that's just an unfortunate break there for Blood Rage. As we're still waiting on the scores. Alright, the scores are now in, as it's just an 8 for Blood Rage. Unfortunately, take out a 1, take out a 2, straight 8 for Blood Rage. Very unfortunate results right there, as its run is already over. But now to get back to more freestyle action, as here comes up next to mark halfway through freestyle, Eruption!
Let the sparks fly.
And here comes the Eruption of track, gonna go right for this trailer, and gonna land beautifully on that car. Ooh, got sent off the side right there. And it's gonna go over that tabletop. Not a good start to the run with the way it came out like that. And then gonna go for the Triple X. And it's gonna go into that bus stack. And put some good freestyles up over the years. We'll see how it does tonight. And it's gonna go right for that hill. And look at the air it got! Nice! And got a little bit of a wheelie. And now gonna go for the fountain. And now it looks like gonna line up right for the box fan. Here we go, right for it. And now it looks like gonna line up for the backflip very early into the run. Oh, bad land, but held on. Nice save. I don't think the truck had a good land though with the rear tires. So a little bit of a concern. Big air off the hill into the side of that. It's looking good so far for Eruption. And gonna go, oh, watch out, no, oh, in trouble in there, saved it, in trouble again, nice save for Eruption. Oh, that was close. Man, very close for Eruption there, almost went over, 20 seconds left into the regulation. As now, going for the jackrabbit, and look at the air off of it. And then Ford gonna clear the jump right there, nice. Eruption is going off as we're now into donut, as we're now in bonus time for Eruption. And then gonna go for the jammer, gonna land right on top of the cars. And then gonna go right for the semi-trailer. Watch out for the wall coming up. Just avoid it. And now here we go for the tanks. Up and over them nice. And then gonna go right for the hill. And gonna land right on top of the bus right there. Nice. And not gonna get the donut in time as almost hits the wall. So that's it for bonus time. That donut doesn't count. Gonna go right for a hill, and here we go. That bus is gonna get crushed. Well, not really. Didn't get really touched right there. And now gonna go for a backflip, almost like corkscrewed it. Nice. And then slide out again before finally coming to a stop. What a run by Eruption. But now will it be enough? That was an awesome run by Eruption. The only thing I was lacking was the saves that did. I mean, out of Power 4 did, because man, Power 4 saves were just incredible. We'll see if it'll be enough to take on that 35 by Power Forward. as we still wait on the scores. Alright, here come the scores. As it's going to be a 31 for Eruption. Take out an 8, take out 7, 29 regulation plus 2 bonus points, a 31, which puts in second place right now, but not enough to take the lead, unfortunately. Alright, so we're officially now halfway through Freestyle, as Power Forward still leads with a 35, as of course now Eruption's second place with a 31. What a night's been so far for Freestyle, but of course we got more coming up, and also it's time to bring out another bonus obstacle. And here they are, as we brought out a bus stack over here near the tabletop, and of course with the camper being destroyed, plus it being so tall with its no-code that it could cause problems like it did with the front flip earlier for Shatter. We decided to remove that and replace it with a van stack. Alright now, so now it's time to continue on Freestyle with the Cyclone King itself, Destroyer. Alright now, here comes Destroyer. So remember, missed the championship back in 2015, although it made it 2020, but not as a regular season. So we'll see how it does here. Had an up and down year, Crazy Bull did. As of course as always, showing off to the crowd. As the fans getting ready for what Destroyer can do out here. Almost tapped the side of the van stack. Alright, gonna thread the needle in between the wall and the side of the semi-trailer. Alright, here we go. Right for the box fan. Has some nice air off of it. And now gonna go right for that hill. Big air. Hit the side of the bus stack. Alright, now gonna go right back for it. Nice air so far. Watch out for the bus. Oh, hit the bus right there, but luckily it didn't get caught or anything. And gonna go up the hill, hit the side of the the bus stack coming down. And gonna get a nice, beautiful crush on the vans inside the fountain. Now looks like gonna go right back for the same van stack. And then gonna get the slap wheelie across the track into the side of that hill. Alright, now gonna go for the van sideways. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Bad spot, but got out of it. Nice save. And wheelied across the track. And then into the sides of the hills once again, got really lucky. And then gonna go through the semi-trailer, hit the side of the jackrabbit. And some big air once again. Oh, I think the rear end's kind of busted a little bit. Oh boy, nosedive saved it. Now flooring into the hill, some big air! Nice! And now in bonus time for Destroyer. Up, hit the backflip wall too hard! Little bit off the side! And trouble! Gonna go over and not gonna be able to save it. So no Cyclones tonight, unfortunately. And only got to do one thing in bonus time as well. That's unfortunate for Destroyer. As we now wait for the judges. Alright, what will Destroyer get in its return to the championship? It had a good run going too. But of course, remember, it didn't really get to do much in bonus time. Alright, so the scores are now in. It's going to be a 26 for Destroyer. Take out a 7, take out 6, just 26. And no bonus points, as all it did was just hit one thing out there, unfortunately. A tough break for Destroyer. Was hoping to see if it can go for a massive Cyclone out there, but just got caught going for the backflip too hard. Alright, so now, as we continue on with more freestyle action, next up is Patriot.
You might want to sit down for this. This is the new Star Spangled Banner. Let's go. Star Spangled Banner, my AKA. Red, white, and blue is the flag I wave. USA, we the biggest gang. Star Spangled Banner, my AKA.
Here comes Patriot on the track. As gonna go right for that tabletop with some big air off of it. And now for the first time, someone's gonna go for that jammer right there, and no one touched before until just now. Other than, of course, Destroyer earlier. Ooh, tapped the wall right there. As Patriot now gonna go right for that hill. Careful on landing. Just avoid the the bus stack. And got a nice wheelie. And now going over the fountain. Alright, looking good so far. As now going to go line up right for the box. And watch out, nosedive it with the backflip wall coming up. Going to dodge it. And then going to go right back for the triple X. Had a lot of disappointing struggles this year. Just made it to the championship. Was hoping to do better in racing, but did not. Had some big air, but watch out for the car there. Oh, two wheels coming down. Nice save. Still looking good so far for Patriot. Big sky wheelie. Comes down, hits the side of the hill. It's down to the final 30 seconds. And gonna cross Fred over the tire ramp from the Jackrabbit. Nice combo. And coming down. And it's gonna now slide out. Hits the side of the hill, sidewall a little bit. And here we go. The first time anyone hit the bus stack and got beautiful crushing air off of it. Uh-oh, hit the side of the van. That's going to be trouble for Patriot, especially when there's no room. And going to go over right there. There was no room. It hit the wall, right, the ceiling. That's what caused it and its flip. If it had room, it probably could have saved it. But unfortunately, flipped too early. Didn't get into bonus time whatsoever. That's unfortunate for Patriot because it was doing good. But the ceiling got it. Alright, so unfortunate for Patriot. Ended a lot sooner than it was hoping for. Alright, the scores are now in for Patriot, as it's just a 27. Take out a 7, take out a 6, a 27 for Patriot. Unfortunately, not going to get far tonight, as still, no one's gotten close yet to Power Forward's 35, as it still leads, but we still got a lot more trucks to go. Including next up is the Reverser King of MTWS, Predator! And here comes Predator on the track, the Reverser King, as going to go right for the triple X with some nice air off it. Predator had a really strong season in terms of freestyle. Consistently up there is like one of the best freestylers in the league. So let's see how it does tonight. It's going to go right for the triple X that side. And got clipped by the bus a little bit, coming down. And now going to go right for the semi-trailer. Nice. It's coming down now. Swing around now, going to go line up right for the tanks. As managed to get some nice air off of it. Alright, now we'll go back for the triple X. So far hitting one hit after another so far, keeping the momentum up. And big air off the crossfred, land on the downhill ramp. Nice. Oh, slid out a little bit. Now going to go right back for the tanks with a big sky wheelie to clear the tanks completely. And Now gonna go over that tabletop, the box fan. As here we go, right for the backflip, and gonna get it. Whoa, man, if Predator lined up for it, it could have maybe gone for a consecutive. That was like right there, possible. Back to the triple X. Alright, now sliding out right here. And up the step up. Alright, now gonna go down that hill. And here we go, reversing up the triple X. So got that out of the way. Now gonna, oh, watch out, gonna fall in trouble here, flip it, hits the side of the tanker. And no, gonna go over right there. That was just a disaster for Predator. Unfortunately, over already. Didn't really get to do much in bonus time, unfortunately, too. Alright, we wait for the scores now for Predator. Unfortunate that flipped so early, because that was looking like a good run, too. Alright, now the scores are now in, as it's going to be just a 29 for Predator. Take out 7, take out an 8. 29 regulation, no bonus points, as they really didn't get to do anything in bonus time. Unfortunate end right there for Predator, way too soon. But hey, we're going to continue on with more freestyle action, as next up is Fireball. And here comes Fireball on the track. As, of course, showing off to the crowd that beautiful flame. Very disappointed that it could not make it to the finals. As going to get some big air right off that triple X. As comes out with a bad hit. As swings out. Here we go. Right back for the jump. Nice air. Going to hit the rut. As nosedive it. Had a little bit of a stop, it looked like, for the moment. Slow it down, gonna go over the van stack, nice. And now gonna go right back for the box van. And it's gonna cross thread over the van stack. Off to a good start. Hard hit. And nosedive once again. Still hitting everything at full throttle, but uh-oh, not a good angle right here. Oh boy, this could be trouble coming up. As, whoa, nice control and handle over the bus. Hits the side of the van. Got very lucky it wasn't a disaster. And crossfire here. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Held on. 35 seconds left in the run. Nice air. Over the fountain. And now for the tank. As got caught by it. Oh boy. And just managed to stop to avoid the tanker. Now gonna go back for the trailer. Nice run still for Fireball. And looks like gonna go right back for the tank. And now gonna go for the backflip. Oh boy. And just barely gonna get it. And that is it for regulation for now. And bonus time is gonna reverse up the box van. Nice. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna plant it into the tanker stack. Flipping it over. And gonna save it. How about that for a move by Fireball? Still going. Oh, hit the side of the hill coming down. Tap the side of the bus. As the clock's winding down. And here we go. Back for it. And gonna beautifully stuff it into the bus. Gonna do a stupid RR moment there. And not gonna be able to save it. But in the end, it filled bonus time. As man, that orange bus has been obliterated so much tonight. What a run by Fireball. But now, what are the scores going to be is the question. As we wait on the judges. As we are still waiting on the judges. Alright, here come the judges. As it's going to be a 32 for Fireball, which is going to put in the second place. Take out 6, take out 8, 30 regulation plus 2 bonus points. As Power Forward's lead is now cut down to 3 points, but it's still in the lead and still in control with not that many trucks left, as Fireball had a very good run, but it wasn't enough. I think that was the highest scoring run I ever had in the championship, though. However, we are now down to our final 8 trucks, as Power Forward still holds on with that lead. But however, coming up is going to be the big guns, the actual champions and possible champions coming up, and they are going to be tough. As we're going to start off with a bang, coming out very early, unfortunately for it, but that's having to be flipped so early in Baltimore, remember. Next up is the 2015 Freestyle Champion, Impala. And here comes forward freestyle champion Paula. Gonna get some big air, but watch out for the tanker hit the side of it. Oh man, that was very scary close to be in trouble. And still kind of in trouble right there, but managed to get out of it. What a start there for Impala. And then gonna go right back for the Triple X. That's gonna lay on top of the bus. Oh no, in trouble. Corkscrewing it now, and gonna save it. Shit like that is what needs to happen for Impala to have any chance to win, looks like right now, or anyone too. Gonna land on top of the box fan. Man, what about the start right there? Alright, now gonna go line up right for the trailer with some more big air off of it. Ooh, bad landing. Gonna go into the bus stack. Needs to pick up the pace though. As here we go now. Perfect lineup and got some big air off the cross thread. As now gonna go right back for the jump with some more big air. And now gonna line up right for the band stack with a big sky wheelie. Clears it with a wheelie just avoid the top of the hill. And now flooring right into that hill with some more big air. Oh boy, gonna stuff it into the hill right there. Risky move, and gonna save it. Got lucky there, but popped the tire, which is not good. Gonna go right into the bus stack. Got caught off the side and gonna go over. Oh man, I think Wild Ride Impala was trying to go for a corkscrew, which honestly, you kind of need to do something like that to have any chance to beat Power Forward's run, because those saves really overinflated score. But unfortunately, it really hurt Impala by flipping too early right there. Plus, it had a hard time lining up for stuff. Like, you gotta be able to line up. The trucks have to line up, hit stuff at full throttle, but they have to like line up like perfectly straight as soon as they turn. And a lot of trucks, unfortunately, just have that problem where they just cannot do it, when it should be so simple. Alright, now here come the scores. Will it be enough to take on Power Forward's 35? As here they are, and it's going to be a 30 for Impala. Take out the 8, take out the 7, and it's just a 30. Unfortunate for Impala, but that's happened when you flip too early. As again, still, no one has gotten close to Power Forward's 35, as survived a big blow against Impala, who couldn't get a freestyle title back. Alright, well, next up is a truck who definitely would love to get its very first freestyle title ever, but apparently it's going to be tough, because that 35 is very difficult to beat, apparently. So next up is the Freestyle King, Crazy!
You're a hurricane, a story to tell, the roar of a lion, looking to raise hell. Yeah!
And here comes Crazy on the track. As let's see what it has. Could this finally be the night where it finally gets a freestyle title? We thought it was going to be a K-Slasher, but fell short. And then, of course, it was the run-up, remember, in 2009 and 2014, but just could not get it done. And looks like going to go big to get things started. Here we go. Right for the jump with some huge air, but watch out for the bus coming down. Careful, careful. That was very risky right there. They gotta be careful. They want to. Oh, got land on top of the tank right there. Got caught by it. That was really risky. They gotta go big, but they also don't want to flip too early because that's a big reason too why Power Forward can hold on to it because of the time wasted. And big air once again, but you gotta watch out for the bus coming down, land on the hill, and then hit the wall. That's not good. Needs to pick up the pace. And some big air again. Watch out for the cars coming up. Slowly just let it go down. And then gonna go right for the bus stack. Beautiful hit into the side of that. As once again some more big air halfway through the run though. And then right for the tank again. More big air. Alright, now Crazy starting to pick it up with some huge air off that cross-thread jump. Maybe Power Forward should start getting nervous. As once again, Power Forward some more big air. This could backfire immensely. Oh, Crazy's in trouble. And gonna save it. Nice save by Crazy. Oh, that was so risky. Oh, watch out for the bus coming down. Oh, that was scary close. That backflip. Oh no, on two wheels, saved it. Oh, Crazy got so lucky. So very lucky all those times. Hits the hills right there. Clock wind down. And gonna hit the van stack just in time to count for its regulation. But that was a horrible, horrible hit. Really lost a lot of momentum lately. Oh, got caught by the tanks. That's not good either. And now we're gonna go right for the tire stack with a big sky wheelie. Takes a hard hit, flipping it over. And here's a chance to get a save out of it. Nice save. And now we're gonna go for the trailer. Smashed into it. Jumped over the jackrabbit. And I don't think this one's gonna count. It only did one rotation though. That is it for the score. I don't know. It's gonna be close. And gonna wheelie it into the side of the hill. Here we go. Gonna go over. Maybe if that happened to run, it would have helped. But unfortunately for Crazy, it did not. And gonna go for a big cross-thread with some nice air. Ooh, hard hit into the van. Oh, two wheels ain't gonna go over and not gonna have enough room to save this. That's gonna end the run. Alright, what a finish there by Crazy. I mean, it had a lot of momentum, which Power Forward did not really have. It filled the run. It had a couple saves. But, I don't know. It's going to be close. Could Crazy have finally done it to take the lead? We'll have to wait and see on the judges, but they think. Was the momentum enough to compensate for not having like all the spectacular saves is the question. As we're still waiting on the scores. Alright, here come the scores now. As it's going to be a 34 for Crazy. Take out the 7, take out an 8, a 32 in regulation, 2 bonus points. It's a 34, 1 point short as Crazy still holds on. I'm sure not going for the failed backflip, even though it got a save out of it. Probably cost Crazy. And it was close. But Crazy, another year and no freestyle title. Unfortunate for Crazy. As, man, that is unfortunate. As we're down to our final 6 trucks. And still, Power Forward has held on pretty much the entire night. With 6 trucks left. Couldn't hold on as more big guns are still coming. And also, it's now time for another bonus obstacle. The final one. And there is our brand new obstacle, the Piper Plane, the same one we used in San Diego, brought back out here with a whole new one as well. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see that get smashed or flown over. But anyways, we're down to our final 6 trucks, as Power Forward still leads with 35. But next up is the one truck that could maybe set a record, not only becoming the first truck to double down since Outlaw did it in 2012, but the first truck to ever sweep in the championship. It came close in 2010, but fell short in freestyle to get it. Will it do it this time? Next up is our new racing champion, trying to get its second freestyle title. Here comes Nitro!
I told this guy where I was from. He said, "Oh, Canada." Kind of laughs it off. It was funny, huh? Yeah. Come on.
Here comes our new racing champion, Nitro, who would love nothing more tonight than to get a freestyle title for tonight. But it's got to beat a 35. What will it do to try and take down that 35? And oh boy, looks like it's gonna go jump over our brand new obstacle as it's getting ready. Nitro lining up for the jump. As here we go, as Nitro's gonna start with some huge air with that wheelie. Nice start there for Nitro. Over the tire ramp, into the side of that hill. Alright, now gonna go for the tanks. On 2 wheels. And now gonna go back for the Piper as up and over with some more big air. Nitro off to a good start. As now gonna go right back for the hill. Avoid the Piper that time. Oh boy, here we go. Front flipping it, cartwheeling it, and gonna save it. That's gonna help. That will help. Unbelievable save right there for Nitro. He's gonna cross right like crazy did over to Jackrabbit. And he's gonna go right for that hill with some more big air. And nice cross red into the side of that hill. And he's gonna get a big cross red right there. Watch out for the band stack though. Held on. And gonna land right on top of the Jackrabbit right there. What a run so far for Nitro. I think power forward better be sweating. Ooh, hard hit right there. And gonna go for the backflip and gonna get it. Nice. As here we go, Nitro gonna go right back for the jump. Big air, jumps over the bus. Look at that. Coming down, nice. And we're now at bonus time. Ooh, that was not a good hit there for Nitro. Oh boy, flip it right there. In trouble. And gonna save it again. Another save. Almost hit the wing of the Piper. Into the bus stack. Coming down. Oh man, Nitro was so lucky hit the wall there. It's got to let go of the wall. And I'm gonna cartwheel it right there to violently flip it right there as the truck is shut down before going into the wall right there. What a finish by Nitro. What a run. 2 big saves, jumping over the Piper. Man, Nitro had to go off right there, and boy did it. What a run by Nitro. Could this be the run to finally take down power forward? That run was insane. Alright, we're waiting for the judges now. Full throttle, 2 big saves, got a backflip, jumped the new Piper. Almost hit it too. Man, I cannot wait for the scores. Remember, score to beat still 35 by power forward.
He said, "Oh, Canada."
Nitro, remember, has the highest scoring run in championship history, plus the highest scoring win run ever when it got a, remember, it got a 40 in the 2014 championship when it won its last title.
1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Yeah, from the land of the lost, trans-Canada cross, patriotic and
As we're still waiting on the scores. They're probably having a hard time deciding.
The greens to the rockiest mountains and everything in between. Oh, Canada, oh, you're no fan of us, cause a movie and TV shows are so amateur. Yeah, we laugh it off, that don't really bother me. Look, we ain't serious unless we really gotta be. Humorous attitude,
As
like
we're
kids in a hall.
still waiting on the score.
It's a great white north, home of the funniest actors. A front of the joke with an abundance of laughter.
Alright, here they come, the scores. Will it be enough?
Canada.
Here they come, and it's gonna be a 37 for Nitro. Nitro's our new leader. Take out the 9, take out the 8. It's a 35 regulation, 2 bonus points. Nitro, with 5 trucks remaining, is our new leader, as it's on track to do it. Double down and sweep. Never happened in the league's history. Oh my! Nitro's in the driver's seat. What a night Nitro's had. As it has 5 trucks remaining. Could it hold on and get the 2 another title? Oh man, what a run there by Nitro. But we gotta continue on with more freestyle action. A truck that desperately wants to get its first freestyle title, and maybe it'll be a night. But it's gonna be tough now because that 37 is gonna be hard to beat. I think it's only been beaten like 1 time this season when someone put up a score that high. So we'll have to wait and see on that. So now to continue on with more freestyle action. Here comes Shadowrun with its new feed. And here comes Shadowrun, as gonna get some huge air off the semi-trailer to get things started. Had a great season so far this year. Would love nothing more to finally get that first freestyle title, that first title overall. Let's give him a hard number to beat. 37's gonna be tough. As gonna go over the bus stack, off to a good start. As now gonna go for the fountain. Nose dived it. So far, just 1 hit after another, looking good. As gonna go around the tanker. Don't want to accidentally hit it yet. Here we go, right for that hill, and some big air off the Piper. Wonder if anyone will actually, land on it soon. As now gonna go right back for it. This is just like a preview of what we're gonna be seeing later on. Look at the air again for Shadowrun. Oh my, off to a great start. As halfway through the run now for regulation. And now gonna go right back for that hill. Once again, some nice air off of it. Uh-oh, watch out for the bus stack coming up. Oh boy, and trouble cartwheeling it. And oh, can it save it? And it will! What a save by Shadowrun. And gonna land right on the Piper. There we go, about time. Oh my goodness, what a save. Oh, hit the side of the container, but held on. What a save by Shadowrun as the crowd is going nuts from that still. And crushed the Piper. Look at the air that Shadowrun put up there. Here we go, more big air cross-spreading it, and it's going to go into bonus time. Ooh, hit the side of this bus right there. And it's still going over the remains of the Piper. Uh-oh, it's not going to clear it though. Nose dived it. And now I'm going to combo it into a backflip. And look at that, going to reverse into the hill, but couldn't keep it up for long though. Runs over the remains. Uh-oh. Not in a good spot. And gonna reverse doing it, as that is it for the score, but still going. Oh boy, corkscrew it, nice. Oh, still trying to save it. Got the save, but remember, that doesn't count towards the score. That nice save does not count. What a run this is by Shadowrun. I think Nitro is sweating hard. Because Shadowrun just came out here full throttle, everything. Uh-oh, hit the side of the trailer, and here we go. Smack the tanker, and gonna get the save. Nice save, but remember, this doesn't count towards the score, as Shadowrun is still going. Over the bus stack, and here we go. Gonna go over again, and oh, into the wall, and not gonna be able, oh, has a chance still, and finally gonna get the save after dragging it on the wall. What a save. And then once again, gonna go over the Piper. And now you know why the Triple X was made, for all that big air. And big sky wheelie coming down. As gonna go slide out right there near the wall. What a run by Shadowrun! Oh my goodness! I think Nitro is actually sweating now. Oh my goodness, what a run that was. Full throttle, hit everything straight on with like clear, precise turns, but the lot of trucks just did not get to see tonight so far. A bunch of saves, And a backflip too, since I don't know if Nitro got that, I can't remember. As we're still waiting on the scores. Score beat, remember, 37 now by Nitro. Alright, here come the scores. As it's going to be a 38 for Shadowrun! Shadowrun is our new leader! There will be no sweeper double down tonight! As Shadowrun, with 4 trucks left, is now our leader! Take out all the 2 9s, and you got a 36 regulation plus 2 bonus points! Shadowrun is in the lead! With right now, the 3rd highest scoring run. I think it is the 3rd highest scoring run ever in the championship. Nitro won it all, remember, 2014 with a 40. And then, of course, we saw Thunderbolt. Actually, no, this is the 4th highest. Because, then Outlaw in 2012 got 38. Thunderbolt in 2020 got 38. And now here, Shadowrun in 2022 got a 38 with 4 trucks left. Oh my god. Just what an insane run that was. As Shadowrun is now leading with 4 trucks left to get its first freestyle title. But it's going to have to survive a gauntlet coming up. Just when we thought no one's going to beat Power Forward, then Nitro comes out here and beats it, and then Shadowrun comes out and beats that. Unbelievable. Alright then, time to continue on with more freestyle action as here comes another truck that wants to get its first freestyle title. Now, here comes Outrage on the track. Is going to go right for the semi-trailer, just like how Shadowrun did. And now going to line up right for that car stack as a nice start. And now going to go right for the jammer. As looked like I got caught a little bit by the jammer too, coming down. Man, having to beat that 37 and 38 is going to be very difficult. As some nice air though from Outrage. Alright, now going to go for that hill. Nice air off of it. Let's see, that's going to be tough to beat still. Here we go, right for advanced stack, and some huge air off of it. Nosedived a lot. Gonna go for the side of that hill. Here we go now. Flooring it. Gonna go for over the bus. Nice, cleared it. And then gonna go for the semi-trailer. Crush the cars on the Jackrabbit. Man, Outrage is going good. But it's got to put up something really big to take on what Shadowrun did. And so far I haven't quite seen it yet. But here we go. Big air over the glass. Coming down. Nice. And now going to go right back for the hill. But watch out for the bus coming down. This could be bad. Oh my goodness. Destroyed that tire. The tire's popped. There's 12 seconds left in regulation. That could hurt the run, unfortunately, for Outrage. Man, that front end probably realistically destroyed. Gonna go over right there. Into the wall. Spun around. Oh, you're gonna go over right there. Flip before bonus time, so it's not gonna get any bonus points. But man, that hit like killed any chance. Looked like pretty much Outrage getting it. Man, what a hit that was on the bus. Alright, now we wait on the scores. It was a good run, but not getting the bonus time is definitely gonna hurt. Plus, did not have like the insane moves like Shadowrun did. Plus, came out after Shadowrun too. Still had a lot of momentum though. It can't be denied. Still waiting on the scores. Alright, now here come the scores for Outrage. As it's going to be a 32 for Outrage. Take out the 7, take out an 8. Straight 8s as it's a 32. Very good run. but not enough to take the lead as Shadowrun survived a truck. But we must continue on freestyle. And next up was the runner-up of this title back in last time in 2020, who wants to get its third freestyle title and extend its massive lead in the point standings to 6, especially after not doing so well in racing. So up next is the former 2-time freestyle champion, Outlaw! Now here comes Outlaw, that is going to go right for the fountain. Got some big air. Uh-oh, not a good spot. Hit the side of the bus. That was a horrible spot right there, but managed to get out of it. All right, Outlaw, like I said earlier, 2-time freestyle champion. Wants to make it number 3. Has got some big air off of that hill. Was the runner-up here last time in 2020. Would love to get that title back. That fell short last time. But he's going to have to really put up a sick run to beat what Shadowrun did. Has some big air off the side of the bus stack. Uh-oh, hit the bus right there. This could be a disaster. Hard hit right there. And no! Outlaw hit the side of the bus. It slid out and clipped it. As that's going to end the run right there for Outlaw. That was not what Outlaw wanted, but of course, like we saw earlier, there are a lot of trucks that just cannot slide correctly and line up for their stuff correctly. Shadowrun did it, Outrage did it, but a lot of other trucks, the trucks just will not slide out to line up exactly for the obstacles correctly, as that cost Outlaw right there. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. Just turn and line up for the hill. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It shouldn't be that hard. As unfortunately, Outlaw struggles in the freestyle part of the championship continue. It's had horrible freestyles in the last 3 of 4 attempts, other than being runner-up last time in 2020. Like dead last in 2014, got 16 in 2015, and now whatever it's going to be here in a moment, as we still wait for the scores. Alright. So now here come the scores for Outlaws. It's only going to be a 19, unfortunately. Tough break for Outlaw. So kind of a disappointing night for championship for Outlaw. Didn't do good in qualifying. Made only to round 2, and now near the bottom in the freestyle point stands. That's very unfortunate. But hey, Shadowrun has survived another truck as it continues on its quest to get its first freestyle title. But now it's going to have to take on the truck with the greatest season since Out Impala in 2014 freestyle. 7 freestyle wins and has looked unstoppable. Could it do it again? One more win to get back a freestyle title and end the longest drought in the league. We're about to finals. Here comes the 2009 freestyle champion, Mad Dog! And here comes Mad Dog, a former freestyle champion, trying to get another freestyle title after the dominant season had. Could it do it again? As some big air. Oh, trouble! There's flipping it right there! And still has a chance to save it! And gonna save it! Oh my god! Disaster avoided for Mad Dog! Oh my goodness! Laying on a little bit of the Piper debris. Oh my! Disaster avoided for Mad Dog, at least for a moment. Nice sky wheelie. Comes down. Oh, hits the wall right there. Man, not a good start for Mad Dog for its chance to win the title. It's got to really pick it up from the save and then hitting the wall right there. Here we go. Big air. Going over the jump right there as coming down. Swinging it around. As now gonna go right for that hill. Coming down with the wheelie. Hit the side of the semi-trailer. Hit the side of that right there. Oh, in trouble, 2 wheels. Still trying to save it. No, gonna go over. And Mad Dog over already. Not what it wanted, but that run from like the very first hit. Man, that was unfortunate right there for Mad Dog. All that momentum there for it, and was taken away from like the very first hit. Even with the save, it like had like no momentum after that. Like it had struggles on the very first hit. That's unfortunate for Mad Dog as we now wait on the scores. Man, Mad Dog had so much hype going in tonight that could finally get a freestyle title again, only for this to happen to it. So take out the scores as we're waiting for the kind I mean to say. Alright, here come the scores as it's a 21 for Mad Dog. Take out the 6, take out a 5, it's a 21 near the bottom, unfortunately, for Mad Dog. Not how I wanted. It was hoping to do so well tonight and just went away like that. That's unfortunate. But now it's wide open now for one more truck left. And that is the defending freestyle champion, Thunderbolt. So it's going to come down to this. Will Shadowrun hold on one more time to clinch its very first freestyle title and title overall? Or will Thunderbolt finally end of streak, get back-to-back titles for the first time ever, and get title number 3, its 3rd freestyle title, which, if it does, Thunderbolt will have the most freestyle titles all time from a truck. That's never happened, and it could do it. Well, we're at the final in a moment, as get ready, fans. It's time for our final truck. Here comes Thunderbolt!
So fucking blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all and I'm done with that shit. You tell me lies and you get what you get. So blow those fucking words out the back of your head. Fucking blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all and I'm done with that shit. You tell me lies and you get what you get. So blow those fucking words.
And here comes Thunderbolt on the track. The defending freestyle champion. Try and make it another one, but he'll have to beat Shadowrun's score as it shows off to the crowd before it comes out. Will it do it? Could it break history, or will Shadowrun get to celebrate tonight? We're going to find out in a little bit. Alright, here we go. Thunderbolt lined up for the tabletop, the box fan. Here we go. Its title defense starts now. Struggled all year. Can it come down to this one final big push to get the title that it wants? It's going to have a big shoe to fill. As off to a solid start. Got the wheelie. Nice air off the fountain. Got really close to the red zone. There we go. Off the box fan. Big ear, and go in beautifully on top of the box. Fit me bust that, careful, in trouble there. Oh, has to back up, that's not good. That's very bad, it had to back up, but there was no other option. Oh, hit the bus right there, barrel rolling it, into the wall right there. Could it drive out of it? It's trying to. And gonna get the save. I'm still going, what a save. Oh, that was so close for Thunderbolt. Clipped the bus, it almost went over. It's still going. Needs saves like that. Oh boy, here we go again into another barrel roll. Ridiculous one too. And no, could it save it? Oh, it's trying. No. It got caught again by the hill on the bus, and it's over already. The struggles continue for Thunderbolt as it's done all the last 2 years of freestyle as the defending freestyle champion. And it might finally come down to this. Unfortunate for Thunderbolt, just kept getting grabbed by everything in sight. It pulled off like a miracle save, but it wasn't enough for a second time. Will it be enough? Score to beat 38 by Shadowrun.
So fucking blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all and I'm done with that shit. fucking
We're still waiting on the judges. Alright, here comes the score. As it's a 22 for Thunderbolt. Take out the 6, take out the 5, it's a 22. So that means MTWS fans, Shadowrun is the 2022 MTWS Freestyle Champion with the 4th highest scoring run in the championship history. The 3rd championship that scored a 38 to win. Outlaw in 2012, Thunderbolt in 2020, and now Shadowrun in 2022. Shadowrun has clinched its 1st freestyle title and 1st title overall. How about that? The long wait is finally over for Shadowrun. 11 years in the league and it finally got a freestyle title. Congratulations, Shadowrun. Joining a small list of trucks that have a title at all, as it is in a small club. Outlaw, Mad Dog, Nitro, Power Forward, Thunderbolt, Crush and Run, Impala, and Wild Ride, and now Shadowrun joins the list. Congratulations, Shadowrun, with an insane run to clinch your 1st freestyle title ever. And a well-deserved, especially with a save like that. And just like back in 2010, it happened again for Shadowrun. #1 qualifier, won the racing title, but once again was the runner-up for the freestyle title by 1 point, because this little truck right here had to be like, hold my beer, and took it away from Nitro. No truck has ever defended their title before in the championship, and once again, no trucks ever swept, and Nitro came close twice. Along, of course, with Outlaw in 2012, where one race in freestyle but didn't get #1 qualifier. Just, oh my god. It is tough to defend your stuff in the championship, as you can see. It is tough. So anyways, after that exciting run, we got an encore to do. However, it looks like Shadowrun, after winning the freestyle title, is not done yet, especially since it's still in good shape after its run. And here comes Shadowrun back out on the track! Despite damage and all, Shadowrun, your 2022 MTWS Freestyle Champion, and it looks like it wants to go out to celebrate more. Has got beautiful crush on those cars, because I don't think they really got crushed that much tonight, unfortunately, but now they did. And gonna go right through the remains of the Piper. Yeah, a lot of stuff out here got smashed up. Some, not so much, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure Shadowrun's gonna play it nice and slow, since after all, it did take a lot of damage from its freestyle, so I don't want to be too aggressive. Let's go out there and give it all it has for the fans, as it is our new freestyle champion. 11 years of trying. Finally got it. Shadowrun is the freestyle champion. Just think, 7 years ago, whoa, gonna stuff into the backflip wall. 7 years ago, when we thought it was gonna do good freestyle, it flipped very early in its run. And then 2 years ago, where it was trying to put up a good run to get its first freestyle title, remember it went for the backflip and did a massive like corkscrew save, went on top of Crazy Bull in the dumpster and all that. I think it took the lead for a while before it eventually got overtaken. That run was insane. Had some big air off the tanks. And then gonna go right back for more air off the Piper. Alright, now Shadowrun backing up to the wall. And here we go. Right for the hill. Sky wheelies it. Come down. And now gonna go right back for the tire ramp. And still going strong. And then gonna go up that hill. As oh, took a bit of a hit. As nice air right there coming down. As here we go, back for that jump. Uh-oh, gonna land on the rut coming down. Is gonna nosedive, and here we go, front flipping it right there, and gonna save it. Nice save that Shadowrun did right there. But still going, right back for the box fan, gonna land right on top of it too. That was a beautiful sight. As now coming back out. As almost into the backflip wall. What's it gonna do? The tanker, I mean to say. And looks like gonna park it right on top. There it is, MTWS fans. Your new race, your freestyle champion, Shadowrun. But we're not done yet, as we still have one more truck coming out. As you all know, the new V5 pack came out recently, a month ago. And I'm happy to announce that we got the very first MTWS truck on V5. And that is the MTWS truck! As there it comes, going right for the fountain on the V5 setup. As now the Celebrate gonna go into a donut, although I'm not sure. I think the textures for the rims are wrongly colored, as it's still experimental. Has got a nice cyclone right there as it explodes on the screen, as MTWS always does. Loves showing off to the crowd with some cyclones to start the run. Yep, as I said before, this truck does not handle this track well, especially the freaking Triple X. It's the one coming to my head. Nice air off the box, fam. As yep, all the MTWS trucks. Hopefully, nice sky wheelie gonna clear the Piper. Hopefully, all the trucks going into 2023 will be updated to be on the V5 chassis, but it's been very difficult to work with, unfortunately. Here we go. Gonna go right back for the Triple X. Hits the hill with the wheelie coming down. And now gonna go right back for the semi-trailer. Got the wheelie. And it's gonna now slide out. Here we go, right back for it. Big air off of it. Coming down. Oh, watch out for the bus stack. Just avoid it. Gonna get the wheelie. Gonna run over the remains of the Piper. And gonna swing that around. Alright, now looks like the MTWS truck's gonna show what it's talking about how little power it has. Here we go, right for it, and look at that. Back all the way to the wall, second gear, and that barely even cleared the Piper, let alone didn't even clear the jump. That's what I'm saying, this track, the Triple X is too big for the V5 trucks. V4 if it would work, as we saw all tonight so far. Back for the tanks. Nice. Gonna get a little bit of a wheelie. Oh, two wheels right there, nice save. And now, for the cars, beautiful crush off the side, as the MTWS truck is still going strong. Now here we go, big air, gonna land in between the step up on top of that bus. That bus has been destroyed so much tonight, it's insane. And gonna go right back for the box, and oh, careful, oh boy, here we go, gonna go over, and gonna save it. Of course you're gonna save it. Oh my god, this truck's pretty easy to save, that's for damn sure. Pretty much a lot of body damage, but still going, gonna hit the side of the bus stack. Oh boy, looks like gonna try and line up for the backflip. Is here we go. Little bit of a corkscrew, but gonna get the backflip at least. But the truck is still going. The MTWS truck celebrating on that new V5 chassis. As I said before, all the trucks hopefully this coming year, 2023, will be put on the V5 chassis. Oh, here we go. Gonna go over. And gonna drive out of it. And no, not gonna be able to. As the MTWS truck has gone over. And that is the MTWS truck on the V5 chassis. And with that, the 2022 MTWS Championship is now over. It is the first championship in 2 years. The first one since 2015 involving a regular season. And the first one ever on RR. I don't know if I would say it's the best World Championship. I don't know if I would even say it was necessarily better than last year. But it still was an awesome event for the first time on ROR. And in the future, when the trucks are on V5, I can only imagine if the results will probably be better, especially with handling the trucks, since the trucks on V5 don't slide out as much and seem to line up with stuff better, nor flip over the turns as much. So maybe it'll handle better, hopefully. But before we wrap up the event, we gotta take a look at the final standings of this event. So of course, we take a look at the qualifying stats again. Of course, Nitro set the record multiple times, records too. They got number one qualifier for 14.6431. Mad Dog got 14.6677. Impala 14.6786. Fireball 14.8289. Shadowrun 14.8342. Wild Ride 14.8855, Crusher 14.8961, Blood Rage 14.9023, Shatter 14.9106, Thunderbolt 14.9187, Eruption 14.927, and Patriot 14.9509. And then we take a look at the other half as it's Outlaw with a 15.0679, Ye Plunder with a 15.1001, Stinger with a 15.113, Flying Falcon with a 15.1476, then Power 4 with a 15.1608, Crushing Run with a 15.3925, Crazy Bull with a 15.6548, Predator with a 15.6892, Outrage 15.9086, Destroyer 16.075, Bling with 16.9949, and of course last place was Crazy with a 17.0061. Alright, of course, and then we take a look at the bracket, how it ended off tonight, as we saw Flying Falcon beat Crazy, Shatter beat Power Forward, Patriot beat Predator, Outlaw beat Outrage, Destroyer beat E-Plunder, Eruption beat Crazy Bull, Thunderbolt beat Crush and Run, and Stinger beat Bling in round 1. In round 2, it was Nitro beating Flying Falcon, Blood Rage beating Shatter, Shadowrun upsetting Patriot, Fireball beating Outlaw, Wild Ride beating Destroyer, Wild Ride beating Eruption, Thunderbolt beating Crusher, and then Mad Dog beating Stinger. Then the quarterfinals, it was Nitro beating Blood Rage, Shadowrun beating Fireball beating Shadowrun, I mean to say. Impala beating Wild Ride, and then Thunderbolt beating Mad Dog. And in the semifinals, it was Nitro beating Fireball, and then Wild Ride beating Thunderbolt for our second ever rematch, back-to-back as well. And in the finals, Nitro would get revenge from 2 years ago, beat Wild Ride to get its first racing title since 2010. Alright, so now we take a look at the freestyle results. Shadowrun getting its first ever freestyle title with a 38. What a run. And how about Nitro? It put up a good run, but just got bested by Shadowrun by 1 point. Hard to believe it happened once again. And how about Power Forward? Third place in freestyle. It happened again in 2014 and 2022, a high score. And Power Forward led for a long time tonight. It looked like that maybe it could hold on, win it outright, but in the end it was not enough as it still finished third place. And then you got Crazy, who's still trying to get its first freestyle title, as it got fourth with a 34. Fireball got a 32. Outrage got 32. Put up the best fight against Shadowrun after it came out, but just flipped too early. Eruption got a 31. Crazy Bull continued to still do good in the freestyle in the championship, got a 30. Shatter, first time back in years, got a 30. Impala, hoping to get a title this year, got a 30, only fortunately. Crusher came out first and ended up finishing 11th in the top half, not bad. And of course, Bling got a 29 to wrap up the first half. And then in the second half, it would be Predator getting a 29, Flying Falcon getting a 28, Stinger with a 27, Patriot with a 27, Wild Ride getting a 26, Destroyer with a 26, the former now freestyle champion Thunderbolt getting a 22, was hoping to get a good result in championship defense like it had in 2012, but fell short. This time it fell way short as it flipped too early. Mad Dog, who we thought was going to be heavily favored to win it, ended up near the bottom of the pit with a 21. Ye Plunder got a 19. Outlaw continuing to mostly struggle in freestyle in the championship the last few years, got a 19. Crush and Run with a horrible week, got 11. And last place Blood Rage, unfortunately, with an 8. So yeah, a lot of high scoring, still a lot better at Mod Jam in terms of consistency, but a lot of really good trucks also struggle tonight, which is unfortunate, as some trucks just haven't been handled well in ROR so far, and hopefully if I get all the trucks on V5, maybe that will change. But with that, the 2022 MTWS Championship is over, along with, of course, the 2022 MTWS season. Wow, it's hard to believe it's been this long. It still feels like yesterday when the season started back in August. So of course, as we wrap it up, first off, even though I thanked them after the San Diego event, I mostly thanked them every single event I could remember to do at the end. We gotta thank the drivers for volunteering throughout the season for racing. If it wasn't for them, this season would not have happened, because I just can't do this anymore on my own. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see in the future, but as of right now, I just couldn't do it anymore. So you gotta thank them for volunteering to make this season happen. And of course, we gotta give our congratulations to Nitro, #1 qualifier for the 3rd time ever, a record in MTWS, and became the 2nd truck since Eruption did in 2012 to 14 to get the #1 title back-to-back. Became the 1st truck since Crush and Run in 2014 to lose the finals the previous year, only to come back and win the racing title again. It got its 2nd racing title, 3rd overall, which officially gets its 2nd place once again, with the most titles still behind Outlaw. The only one of 2 trucks that have multiple racing titles, with it being Outlaw, and became only the 3rd ever truck, if I remember correctly, to make the finals back-to-back times. Oh, other than Wild Ride, of course. It got revenge on Wild Ride as well. So, very dominant. Of course, continuing the streak, pretty much the #1 qualifier, either being one or done or the champion, as it got the championship tonight. And of course, we gotta give a big congratulations to Shadowrun. Win its 1st freestyle title and 1st title overall. Feels so good for it to finally get this feeling. This is some long droughts we think about ending. Nitro got its 1st title, its 1st racing title in 12 years. Its 1st title in not 8 years at least, but the racing title, which is long wanted again, it finally got 12 years later. And congratulations to Shadowrun, of course. It's been 11 years since Shadowrun came out, and it finally got its well-deserved freestyle title. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the 2022 MTWS Championship, and of course the incredible season we had. Now of course I'm sure you're wondering, what's the future for MTWS? Is there going to be a 2023 season? Well, I would kindly ask if you do not think about that right now, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. After all the work I spent the last few months, I would like to have some nice relaxation time, as I still gotta update the wiki. I gotta put these tracks up to download. I gotta make new paints now, at least for Nitro and Shadowrun, to represent that they won their new titles. So that's gonna be a lot of fun and all that. So I would like to not think about next season if it happens. And I don't really want to bug everyone again to possibly do another season next year. I have to do all that racing again, because it was annoying to miss a lot of NFL action because of it, and I'm sure a lot of the people were not too happy about having to be forced to do that like every single week and all that. And it was also annoying too, seeing sometimes how they drive. So we'll wait and see on that. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Once again, congratulations to Nitro and Shadowrun, the 2022 and now defending racing and freestyle champions of MTWS. So we'll see you all next time with some event, or maybe a whole new season, or who knows what will happen in 2023. See you guys next time.